deep in their bones. They'll run into smoke when the fire is fierce. Oh, pick yourself up, guys. Legends never die. 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 They're written down in eternity, but you'll never see the price it cost. Scars collected all of their lives. When everything's lost, they pick up their hearts and avenge defeat. Before it all starts, they suffer through harms to touch your tree. Whoa, pick yourself up, guys. Legends never die. 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 When the world is calling out your name, begging you to fight. Pick yourself up once more. Pick yourself up.
What's up, everyone? This is Naked H Crusader, and I hope you guys are ready for the first Naked Riot tonight, hosted by Naked Esports and sponsored by none other than BlueStacks, our newest partner. And I'm so glad they're here because we have something special for you guys. It is a huge prize pool for you, and I hope you guys are excited. The prize pools are set between $90 and $240, depending on how many have registered and are going to be in the room. So that being said, we're going to take the averages of every match that we have, 3 matches, like usual for any scrim, and depending on how many people are in each, it might be $240, that might be the prize pool, or $90, but definitely seems like the high end. We got 25 different teams competing, or should be competing here tonight, so all they have to do is get into that room with all their players, and we'll have a huge prize pool for you guys. I'm excited, and I hope you guys are excited too, because this match is our first one, as I said before, and, you know, it doesn't get much better than that. That being said, I do want to... I'll tell you guys the team list here tonight. I don't have it on top right now, but I will message you guys about what it'll be. And it looks like Guy just got the room open, so we'll be getting that thing opened up and ready to go very shortly. So if you guys don't know, BlueStacks is a company that, and I'm just doing off the top of my head, so don't have anything written down. BlueStacks is a company that specializes in emulators. So if you like playing games on the computer, and you also like mobile games, it might be the best fit for you. So that being said, they are the ones that are sponsoring this event, and yeah, it's going to be great, guys. We're going to be seeing some new teams, some old teams, some teams that we know, and some teams that we have no idea about. So we'll see about how this goes, and again, I'm ready for this one. I hope you guys are too, and let me know who you guys have winning it all. I'll be messaging or telling you guys who will be competing in just a second. But first, let me get myself situated. Let me get myself ready, and we'll get to that in just a second. All right, all right. All right, here we go. Let me take that down. All right, this looks good. We're looking good. We're looking good right now. So I'm just going to get the team list for you guys so you guys know exactly who will be competing. Naked is not going to be competing. Naked won't be competing, but we do have a lot of good teams that I think you guys are going to be excited about in just a sec. So let me get those lists for you. All right, so we have Sut Blappers, Kinch, Dark Rising, Thirst All Esports, Tea Party, Screw Up Gamers, JA, All Rejection, Game Over, Final Push, Kingsman, The Unknowns, Shadow Enemies, Dire Gaming Ice, Silent Mercenaries, Underdogs, Thirsty Killer, Indestructible, Fat Pigs, Sakari Esports, DN1 Smoke, Kings Row Gold, Chicken, Universe 7, and Kaya Malum. So those are your teams competing. So as I said before, some of the new ones I have no idea about, like Sup Blappers, who's the first team on the board right there, Tea Party, JA, what else we got? Fat Pigs, Kaya Malum. Those are new teams I haven't seen, and there's a few others as well that I haven't even listed right now. But again, the teams that I see before, veteran teams like Dire Gaming Ice, Silent Mercenaries, Underdogs, D1 Smoke, Kings Row, the Kingsmen, which now should be FX, full FX. We got Game Over, Dark Rising, Thirstall Esports. So a lot of veteran teams. So I would like to know who you guys think is going to win. If you're a player in these matches, I'd also like to know, point yourself out, so we all know who you guys are. And I don't know. We'll see how it all goes down. Let me also make sure we're good on the stream. Output, everything that. If you guys hear me too loud, if you think I'm too loud, I can lower my volume and all that. And we have an ad. So let me get that ad out of the way. There we go. Yeah. We got a 5-minute delay for this one because we do have a large prize pool for you guys. We don't want anyone using the stream as a means to win against the other players. Shouldn't be using as a third-party software. That is not allowed. So again, if you are playing, make sure you do not have this on during gameplay. But we have a delay anyway, so that should avoid any issues in general. That being said, we do have rules where you should not be streaming or watching the stream during your own gameplay. So let me also get this good to go. We're good. All right, RDM Rogue, what's up? Thank you for joining in. If you guys don't know RDM Rogue, RDM stands for Random Death Match. You see them in the chat right now. Take a look. Know the name because they are a really good competitive team, and they host scrimmages themselves on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. I think, right? 7 p.m. Yes, so they do a really good job on both ends, on the competitive side and on the scrim organization. So if you want to, please do join in on their Discord and compete. If you guys want to know our Discord, I think this should work. Discord. I tried creating a command for Discord. You might see it already before I message. Did it work? I don't think it's working. I tried to put it on my Streamlabs chat. I don't think that's working, but I think if you do it literally on Twitch, that should work. I'm not exactly sure. It should work, but I don't see it right now, so maybe it is there. But that being said, if you want to head over to our Discord page to figure out all these events that we are hosting, you can go to our profile on Twitch and on Omlet Arcade if you're watching from either one, and hit that Discord link and it'll bring you over. Very easy, and we can also help you go through the registration process to register for some of these events if you are interested. You can also just join to have fun in our Discord and know about what the PUBG Mobile esports arena looks like, because we have a lot of people in the community that love to talk about what it's about. So if you're fairly new or just want to know more about what we're doing, head over there as soon as possible. Appreciate it if you can do that right now and then head back. That would be wonderful. All right. I'm bringing you over to intermission, guys. What's the prize? Says PK Data. The prize is between $90 and $240, depending on how many people are going to be in the room. So that's all going to depend on that. Right now, we're getting all the teams in there. So I don't know what Guy. I don't know if Guy messaged me or what. No one's in the room yet. I'm sure everyone's just kind of figuring out how to get in. Codes will be out next 6 minutes. Under the BlueStack server, you will be tagged if your team is playing. All right, so that being 6 minutes from then. Okay, so it's gonna be, everyone's gonna be tagged almost right now. It's gonna be tagged in 8, and then everyone's gonna be getting into the server. And then we'll probably have 10 to 15 minutes before everyone, that time period, that window. So that's how we're gonna work it out today. We might change that another day because that's just the format that we have right now. But we do want to make it easier for you guys, whatever the case may be. So, so we're trying to figure out an issue that's happening on the Discord. Just want to keep you guys informed because you guys are the ones watching. We want to make sure you guys are good to go. And also, if you are watching and playing, we want to make sure you understand. So I'm just been told there is an issue on the Discord. We're going to try to figure that out. I know we have a lot of staff members on it. So hopefully you guys can be patient. I would appreciate that myself if you can be. And we will hopefully get things going fairly soon for you guys. Sorry if the wait. We're usually very effective, we're very efficient and on time. This is our first Naked Riot, so I wouldn't doubt there's going to be a little bit of a hiccup. But we do want to make sure we get this done, or get the issue solved pretty quickly for you guys. Yep. So it seems like if you guys are playing, make sure to DM Naked Guy in the Discord and tell him that you are the one that should be receiving the codes. There seems to be an issue in the game lobby. I don't know why, but that seems to be the case. So make sure to DM Naked Guy, who is our staff member, pretty much handling a lot of it right now. So that is something we definitely want you to get. All right, so Granddad says, please give your full attention to Naked Guy. There's a few things he needs to do to make sure we run smoothly. There are a bit of a slowdown on our end. So that is the case, guys. There's a bit of a slowdown. I don't know what the initial issue. I'm not trying to get into it because I know they're working real hard, and I just don't need to be in there. So I'm gonna let them do what they need to do. If you're joined in, I hope you guys are gonna have a good time here and enjoy yourselves. Thank you guys for being in the chat. Definitely helpful to get this thing going. We will get this done shortly, and I really do appreciate your patience in this, guys, as we are going to get things soon, going soon. Celeste, hello. Shy Murda, thank you for joining in. Hashtag SUG. We in it to win it. I like that. Let's go. V8 Potato says, good luck, folks. Are these PK Data apparently is really wondering about these names that are coming in on the chat. Maybe Potatoes, Shy Murda, I don't know. Or maybe the teams that are unlisted, because those are some new teams I've never seen before too. Some veterans, some news. I like it. Kings win lol. All right, it looks like I don't know if he's saying that they are or aren't, but I think we may have a Kings fan or something like that. I like that, PK Data. Screwed Up Gamers, we got this. So that's Shy Murda. They're going for the Screwed Up team. I like it. There is a team called Screwed Up. I think Screwed Up Gamers is the best name, not the best team, but best name. Well, you're going to have to show them up, Shy Murda. You're going to have to show them that you guys are the best team. That's the only way it's going to be done. So make sure to show V8 Potato. Unless V8 Potato's on the same team, which I believe it is. If I'm not mistaken, I've seen V8 Potato play before. I could be wrong about that. So let me know, Potato, if I got that completely wrong just a second ago. Shy Murda says, looks up and agrees apparently. Low key though. Who are the players? On SUG says V8 Potato on question mark. Black Joe Un, thank you for joining in. says, love me. Well, I love you, Black. I love you, Black, because you're always here and you are a major influence in our chat. So be active, guys. Let everyone, give everyone some love in the chat. However you do it, I don't know. Always be respectful. Always be nice. Always be open. And I do want to see rivalries form. So if you think there's a team that you want to take on, you want to take out in this match, I want you to name them out right now. Let's go. Who do you think that your team is going to take on and win? What do we have? Me and Potato, says Shy Murda. It looks like these are on the same team. And 2 others. Yes, okay, they are on the same team. Sorry, I got that completely wrong. So thank you, Shy Murda, for figuring that out for me, because sometimes I probably forget where my head is if I didn't have it attached to me. So we got Nick, Celeste, thank you for posting the Discord server in the chat. That helps a lot for new people who don't know how to join in on events like these. So we have a lot of information about how to register on that Discord right there, the Naked Esports one. So if you join that, certainly we'll be able to help you out, figure out registration, and other things as well. If you want to apply to become a Naked member, that is the way to do it, through our Discord. If you have content that you want to share to the world, we have a lot of players in PUBG Mobile that love watching PUBG content. So you can post that there as well. We have channels of every type, of every sort. And so that might be a great place to do it if you are one of those content creators type, like me, I guess. All right, I think we're good. Black Joe Un saying Crusader is your dad? Black Joe Un. It's like a son to me, apparently. He's my streaming son. If I had a son in the chat, it would be Black Joe Un 17. Just letting everyone know. Not saying he is, but I'm saying he would be if he was. Right. Alright, let me delete this out now too. Alright. So we got 3 people in the room. I'm sorry guys, for just be a little bit more patient. I know we're really on time, and it is just a new way that we're doing things, and I think I don't know what the exact issue is, but I think we're going to have this a little bit of a growing pain right now, trying to figure out how to best get these room codes to you. We had this all situated perfectly, but it seems like maybe something internally with the internal codes or algorithms in Discord might have done something. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to kind of poke my head in and try to figure things out when I'm not the one going to be fixing it. So I know there's a lot of staff members in Naked that's working on it. There's people on BlueStacks that are working on it, as we just saw in the chat, or at least I read out to you guys. So with that collaboration, it should run smoothly eventually. And we'll get there soon enough. Sorry for the wait, though. Thank you, Celeste, for posting it on both Discords, posting the Discord on both Omlet and on Twitch. I'm sure that helps out a lot of people trying to figure out how to join these. So yeah, I think what I saw was Jag in here first. Let me take a look. Maybe you can go look at a team here. Yep, FX is first in here. We'll take a look at your stats. FX, full FX, used to be Kingsman if you knew them as Kingsman, but originally they were full FX. So they just went right back to the name, and I like that. I like the team name, and we're gonna see about them. Let's take a look. So let's see, FPP or TPP, and let's take this back a season because we have a bigger sample size for that, I bet. There we go. So they are more of an FPP type of team. They have Jag has 5.5 kill death ratio, 33 wins, 130 matches played. We have 25% win ratio, 50% top 10, 26 most kills, 3,730 as your highest damage, 694 average damage. Obviously, the thing that peaks out to me the most is those most kills and highest damage numbers. Crazy. getting 26. You're getting more than a quarter of the room somehow. I don't know how you do that. And then 3,700. I always say, if you guys don't know me by now, this is what I always say. Over 3,000 is God tier. So right now, Jag has just reached, or has reached, God tier in a match, and I am excited to see what he can do in these scrims. They are obviously a top tier team. They were sponsored, and they are good regardless of whether they're sponsored or not. That is nothing to do with their skills, and we'll see what they do here tonight. But that being said, we're also going to take a look at their teammates. We got Thunder from Full FX. A higher kill death ratio right now, but we're going to go back to season 7. And let's see, FPP or TPP? FPP we'll stick with. 23 wins in 67 matches played. That's a crazy 34% win ratio. 83% top 10. 13 most kills with 2,148 as your highest damage. And your average is 793 with 7.6 kill death ratio. The thing that peaks out to me the most on this one is the average damage. 793. That's crazy. Anything above 500 is really good. So reaching 793, almost 800 is really good. The other thing that really peaks out to me is the win ratio, obviously. 34%. Pretty much winning every 3 matches out of 10 is, and even more than that, I guess, is kind of crazy. Pretty much winning a third of your matches every time you play. I don't know how you would do that. And then the 7.6 kill death ratio is probably the last thing, but I think is very impressive. Obviously, the win ratio helps with the KD, along with obviously those higher damages. So again, one thing I really mentioned, what I like to mention when I talk about these stats, and that they're not 100% going to show who's going to be best, but they do give some sort of gauge. And a few of the stats I really pay attention to, and I'll take a look at the next one. So V8 Potato, before I go to the next one, V8 Potato says, I'm so nervous. Black Joe Un says, ooh, potato be a French fry. I don't even know what a French fry is. I mean, I do know what a French fry is, but I don't know what that means as a person. Oh, I'm so dumb. So dumb. This is how I think, guys. Apparently, I didn't understand why he was calling potato a French fry. And you know what? Sometimes I just need to think things through. Apparently, that's something I need to work on. Thinking, I need to work on thinking. All right. So what I was talking about is average damage is the one thing I really pay attention to. That's probably the #1 thing I like to look at. And then the win ratio with the top 10% is also another thing I really like to look at. Kill death ratio doesn't really. I don't really focus on that too much. And obviously most kills, highest damage means you do really well in one game, but I really do enjoy looking at those types of numbers because sometimes it just really shows like your best games, and I like seeing that. So, but again, average damage, 895, really good. So far the best we've seen tonight with those 3 players so far. But again, I don't think we're going to see many people higher than 895 with the average damage. Kind of crazy. Think about it this way: people usually have 100 damage. You know, they have full health. They have 100 damage. So that means he's averaging, give or take, because you're probably going to be hitting people who are thirsted, maybe, or people who have less than 100% health. But that would be, generally speaking, that he's killing 8 people to get that average damage. Think about it that way. It's kind of nuts. So kind of put it in perspective for you. 7.46, obviously really good KD. 6, anything above 6 is really good in my book. And then the win ratio, though, it's crazy how your win ratio is only 19. Apparently, I'm guessing you're a hot dropper. If I'm wrong about that, I don't think so. But when you have these type of numbers as your kills and your average damage, there's no way your win ratio would be like that unless you are a hot dropper. So. Nothing against hot dropping. I think hot dropping makes a lot of sense. Was that Maniac that we were looking at? I'm not surprised. Maniac's a really good player. We are actually playing FX Jag and Maniac as a TDM yesterday. And it was me and Guy, who's owning the room right now. And or Guy and I. Me and Guy? Guy and I? Probably Guy and I. And then FX Jag and Maniac were on the other side. We lost by 1 kill, 39-40. Maniac went off. I think he had 24 kills, 26, something like that. Yeah, 26. Jag had 14. I had 21. And Guy, I think, had 18. That adds up to 39, I believe. Yeah. So that was a close game. It was a lot of fun too. It was just two players facing up against two players, and I like that about TDM. You can make it whatever you want in custom room. All right, we got 37 now in the room. Hopefully we're gonna get more players in. I hope so. And we'll have more for you guys soon enough. Hopefully we'll get more. I would, because we did have 25 register. I think what happened was the bot with the issues maybe caused some players to back out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, but I don't know what the issue was either. If we were able to get all the codes out to all the teams that are supposed to be competing, I really hope we do. But I guess that's not a guaranteed right now. So 35 so far in the room. We have the team list. I'm not sure if that team list has changed since. It shouldn't have, but it could have. So team 1 is supposed to be Blappers. So that's your team 1 right there. You got team 2, supposed to be Kitchk, which I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce that. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, let me know. Helps me out figure out what to say. You got TK, supposedly Thirsty Killers, but I believe they have to change slots as they go. There they go. We got Taco, Thirstall, Cash Out. But right now their team name is Thirstall Esports. So there's team 4 right there for you. Slot 8 right there. We have All Rejection with Speed, Spiffy, and Apollo. ARG, All Rejection Gaming. We got team 9. So that is game over. It says Tempt. So I'm not sure if Temptation has joined in instead here on this slot. If they need to move, I'm not sure. But we'll see. FX, obviously, we were just talking about them, and it looks like Asazuki has just joined in on their team slot. 47 now joined into the rim, so that's good. We're growing. Shadow Enemies, obviously. I like the logo. We're going to take a look at the logo real quick, because I do appreciate good logos. Shadow Enemies, and put Hado in there. I don't know if Hado stands for anything, or Hado. I thought you guys might have had a player named that. I could just be imagining that. If you did have a player that was named Hado, that would have been pretty sick, actually. But again, really cool. I like how you made the logo. Very simple and yet elegant. At least that's my opinion. Team 15, so that's Silent Mercs, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I'm wrong about that. SMG, obviously. Yep. So we got T-Bear, Kason, Ninja, and Knight. Good luck to you guys, and I wouldn't be surprised if you guys take this one. They're probably one of the top tier teams here in the event, so keep an eye on them. They're doing really well. As far as I'm told, they are still in the ESL events. Might have changed. I don't know if you can get knocked out already from the 3rd round, but I know they had matches yesterday. So good luck to you guys if you're still in it. We do have Team 16. Team 16 is Underdogs, so it looks like they have a bit of a mix here. I know N9 stood for Night 9. I haven't heard that name in a while, actually, though, Night 9. And if that's not Night 9, let me know. But here we have Vane, Clap, Snowy, and Jackboy. We have TK, there we go, Thirsty Killers there with Low-Key Mac and Cartoon 939. Indestructible for the N logo tag right there in the middle of your screen on team slot 18. Snake Killer, Joey, and Tafkus. Team 20. That's a fairly new team, if I'm not mistaken. Sakari Esports. So that's one of the teams I've never seen before, and I don't recognize any of the players. So I'm excited to see what they can do. And I think we just lost. Oh, okay. I thought we lost music. Let me head back right over. So Razor Tomatoes saying, look at Tomato stats, team 1. I'll take a look right when we go through this if I have time. Sorry, I just want to make sure I get through all the teams, though. And I see a logo. I don't think that's your team's logo, though, if I'm not mistaken. I'll take a look at it anyway. I like looking at logos. I don't care. So we got One Shot Fatals. I don't know if One Shot was your team you were on or whatever, but I like the logo. Again, I'm a big fan of logos. If you have a logo, I'm going to probably take a look at it. D1 DN1 Gaming right there, or DN1 Esports. Is it D1 Esports or D1 Gaming? I know it's DN1. DN1 Smoke, so not even either. With Jackson, Chef, Breezy, and Phoenix. We got Kings Row with Team 22, Sicario, Whiskey, Seas, and Blood. Team 24 has AK, which is what should be Universe 7. But I know Universe 7 is U7. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe you guys are part of Universe 7. Let me know. Harlem, Marlon, Sly, and Dave. And all right. So that's all of them as far as I can tell. But now I'm going to go back because I've been requested by Tomato to look at Tomato and take a look at your stats, bud. We'll take a look at current because you got a few games under your belt already, and it looks pretty good. 10 KD, so I don't know if I've ever seen a KD that high with that big of a sample size. Damn impressive. 64 wins, 115 matches played. We got a win ratio of 55%. 50? How is that even possible? I don't understand. Having a win ratio above 50, you're winning more than half of your matches. That doesn't compute for me. 21 most kills, highest damage 3,166. So reach that even god tier for the highest damage. So definitely not getting carried for the most part. And obviously the average damage also shows that you're not getting carried, as that has reached over 800 with 873. Whew, wow. Probably the most impressive stats I've seen in a long time. I'm trying to think of a stat that I've seen that's more impressive. We've seen people with higher kills, most kills. Not KD, that's for sure. I don't think I've seen a higher KD. So everything is pretty high up there. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys take the win here, as you guys are really good stat, or at least you do. I guess we'll take a look at everybody. I think we have the time. ID says Belzac. This is a registered event, so you have to register to compete. If you want to register, you can head over to our Discord and we'll show you how to do it. It's very, well, some people might think it's simple, some people might not. It's always a question, but we'll help you out regardless. It's a tournament, says Daddy Kid. Thank you, Daddy Kid, for being here. Appreciate the help with explaining. And Kappa HD from Razor Tomatoes. Squid 1, Squid 2, Squid 3, Squid 2, Squid 4. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll say whatever you guys want me to say, I guess. Always be respectful, though. Please. Appreciate it. G25 Sparks, I believe. Let me lower the volume. I don't know if that volume is too loud on the music. It feels loud, so I'm just going to lower it a bit. My voice might be loud. If my voice is loud, also let me know about that. And again, I'm sorry if it's taken us a bit to get things going. We had a bit of an issue. If you're just joining in, we had a bit of an issue with the rooms being built, pretty much, and how to disseminate that information to everybody. We had a game plan, obviously, and apparently it did not work out. We do have teams hopping in now, so we should get going soon, but I can't tell you when exactly. I'm not room master, and I didn't know what the issue was. I'm letting them handle it. Staff is doing a good job trying to fix it, and if they haven't already fixed it, and I know BlueStack is on their high horse as well, trying to fix it. So just a little bit of patience, guys. I know I've said that before, but I definitely appreciate it if you guys be a little bit more patient. I appreciate it. I see in the chat you guys are already patient, and I'm just ecstatic that you guys are here in the community being you guys. So thank you so much. Table here, table here, table here. I don't know what table here is. Is that a command? Putting a table here or something? And SSG Kakarot, thank you for joining in. Saying who? Who? I don't know. Panda, thank you for joining in as well with 3 dots. I don't know what that's supposed to be either. Okay. And, oh, great. I was going to take a look at Sparks, wasn't I? All right, 54 wins, 89 matches played. So really good 60% win ratio current season. Let me take a look at your earlier season. Is it like similar? 22%. So way different from season 7 to this current season to 60%. So I don't know what change, but 11.2 KD, 13 most kills with 2,000 as your highest damage, 842 average damage. I mean, 800, anything above 800 is crazy damage. And so I always say over 500 is good. So getting like 800 is just crazy. And obviously that peaks out my interest is the top 10 and the win ratio with 60% as your win ratio. Winning more than 50% of your games is kind of crazy. So yeah, keep an eye on that team, guys. They look good on paper. And so do you. 39 wins, 89 matches played. So that's 43 with the win ratio percent. 30 most kills, 3,767 is your highest damage. Average this can't be right. 1,383. Let me take a look at your previous season. Who are you? Why am I only knowing you now? Tensa. What? Tier overview. Crown 4. This is just impossible. Like, is that possible? Have people reached that level? Like, am I behind the times here? 16 KD ratio, 30 most kills, 3,767 highest damage. The thing I always pay attention to the most, average damage 1,383. That's the most I've ever seen. I don't know if I've seen anyone with 1,000 average damage. I don't think I've seen that at all, ever. So, wow. All right. I'm a little shocked. I don't know how to express myself right now. And now we have, who are we looking at? Because my mind's in the gutter. Snipe on the same team with 61 wins and 363 matches played. 16% wins. 781 is your average damage. 26 most kills. 3,152 is your highest damage. That's really good with the highest damage. Getting above 500 with the average damage, really good there with 781. I think you're a hot chopper just based on the fact your win ratio in top 10 is not high, and I don't think you disagree with me here. I think you're a hot chopper. You like to go for the damage, and I can't blame you. Great practice that way. And your KD is pretty good with 5.95, almost above 6, or almost at 6. All right. A lot of experience with over 300 matches played. So we got 66 now in the room. Team 2 has emulators. Yes, emulators are allowed for this event. We have the host being I can't think. Being BlueStack. I don't know why my mind's blown. I'm still thinking of Tensa's stats, so I'm losing my mind. But right now, BlueStack is an emulating company that pretty much builds the software for people who like playing mobile games but using their computer. So we do allow emulators, and anybody that uses a computer or mobile devices, we're open to it all, and that's how it works. Team 2 has emulators. What is this? Says Nick888. Yep, same thing. PK Data says lol. Welcome, guys, and we're gonna get things going. Let me connect my PC then. Well, you could try. I'm terrible on PC. I don't know. I know people who are good at PC should have an advantage, but that's not always the case. Like, at least when I play PC, I'd much rather play on mobile. I feel like I'm faster. That's just my opinion, though. I know people think that, you know, PC players have a better chance of winning. I don't know if that's completely true. And we'll see. We'll see how this scrimmage goes. If you guys think the emulator team's going to win, then have them as favorites. Go for it, man. I think I have a feeling that they're not going to be on the top. Just based on my own experience with emulator players. Very small sample size, but my experience with them. All right. All right, so we got 67 for this first one. Let me write that down, too. So thank you guys for being patient. That's one thing I really do appreciate, guys. I know it took a while for this room to get ready. We started pretty much a half hour late. And I'm loving it, guys, that you guys are appreciative and or just patient. So thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so I just want to write that down, and we're going to be good to go. So let's take a look at this plane line, shall we? We got a west plane line on a little bit of the north end. And let me also actually change a few things here. that would be one of them, and the other to be this one. All right. Yeah. We're good now. All right, so a lot of places in play, as there's a lot of towns on that north end of the map. We got El Pozo, we got El Alzahar, Hacienda, San Martin, Picado, Graveyard, Power Grid, Monte Nuevo, La Bendita, and Impala, if I've said that already. So there's a lot of places people can jump to. I wouldn't be surprised if a few teams maybe land together, but not a lot. Los Leones is a possibility as well if you really float over there with the parachute. But I think there's going to be some people trying to take vehicles, maybe head over to Camp Military, maybe Torre Ahumada, and maybe even down south to the Valle de Mar or the island of Los Higos. I doubt that far down, but we may have some people trying to take vehicles to different places just because they want to feel safer. Hey, you go for what you need to do, and I wouldn't blame you for anything. So right now you can't hear anything from in-game. I'll come back. It's a PUBG thing. It's just that when their parachutes open up, that's when the sound will come back. But before we even do that, we're going to switch over here because we have some teams close by to each other, and I like that. So we got Sakari. They are together here. I'm going to keep an eye on this team list too. I don't know why that's... All right, so Team 20 is really close to Team 11, and they are shooting at each other. Everything's rendering in, so just give that a sec too, and we'll be good to go. FX is right over there, full FX. Looks like they were shooting possibly at Team 20 with Sakari. But maybe they are able to get away. Mr. Double A, part of Sakari as well, took a few hits there. And Full FX isn't really pushing this area. They might be trying to loot more. They might not have all their players good to go. Looks like Double A is trying to get everything he needs in this area, but he's a bit away from his teammates. That might be a problem for the rest of the teammates trying to rein him in. We'll see. Indestructible here, Team 18 on the north part of town. This is a really good place for loot. Probably the best place, I imagine, with this little spot. It's not that big, so that's probably a reason why a lot of teams don't jump there in particular, but the area itself has some good loot. Just maybe not enough for a full team. Full Effects is in a great spot. They pretty much took up a lot of this area. And then you also have Team 16. I believe Team 16 is not Night 9, even though their name sort of suggests that. It is Underdogs. So I thought Underdogs was UD as well. So I don't know if that is technically Underdogs. The list shows that they're supposed to be Underdogs in Team 16 slot. I don't think that's who they are. So we'll see, though. I'm not sure exactly. So here's Snowy from RG. Possibly sees Asazuku maybe in the window there. Team 18 is getting into this as well. So this is three teams right converged together. Team 18 has a backing. Team 16 has a backing. Team 11 with Full Effects, they are a bit of ways away, and they might be heading over because his teammates probably saying, hey, come over here. We're going to need a little bit. I need a little bit of backup. I think Asazuki might be asking for it. But right now, he's kind of left here by himself at this point, and maybe the rest of Full Effects will come at a later time. So there's a Snake right there. So I believe this is going to be where we have action first. I think we might have seen some teams taken out, and there you go. Snake quickly hit hard, and he's going to have to go inside to get healed up, but his teammates are not close at all, and he's probably going to get thirsted. We have Nox on this side as well. I just realized, I know there was a grenade that went off. I didn't realize there was something that might have happened there. Snowy taking a few shots, almost getting knocked out, and that would have been it for Team 16 right now. Thunder, let's see what Thunder's doing as he's getting closer with his teammate, with Jag. Here's Jag's point of view. He's closest to everyone. They're beyond the wall there. I think they're making sure no one else is around, but right now, it's not looking good for Team 16. They have a lot of damaged players and knocked as well. It looks like they might be getting shot at. Snowy's trying to run to the left, trying to get away from it all. Jag's moving back and forth. There's players all over, but they are hurt badly on the Team 16 slot. It does look like a member here got picked up. I don't know if I guess he doesn't have heals. He would have used it for sure. Vayne is knocked and not going to get picked up anytime soon unless Jackboy and his teammate Snowy are able to do something. But that's asking a lot out of them right now, and it'd be impressive if they just stay alive as FX is getting closer and closer Let's take a look at Snowy's position. He's inside. He's trying to hide it out right now. I don't know if Full Effects knows they're in here. Obviously, Indestructible still in the area. Could cause some problems for Full FX if Snowy can get away with this. I'm not sure, though. There you see Full FX. They're pretty much raiding the building next to it. They thought someone was in there. Apparently not. Suzuki's still over there, a Suzuki. And it does seem like Snake was able to get picked up. So they're going to leave the area, it seems. They're backing off from this. They don't want to get more engaged into this problem. So right now, he goes inside. And Snowy gets taken out completely. You see, he's trying to run out of this way. I thought you were going to run. You're going to stay? Ooh, dangerous. Jackboy has no health, and I think he might be staying because he doesn't know where the rest of them are. As you see, Maniac is kind of getting closer. Suzuki on FX might have heard Jackboy move, who's across the street. So maybe that might be an indicator for the rest of the teammates knowing that somebody is over here somewhere on this side of the street. And so that's why they're kind of raiding together, it seems, from Full Effects' point of view. I do need a changeover. Make sure we don't miss anything. I just know that FX Maniac is going to head... Okay, he's heading into this one right now. And there we go. Oh, don't want to miss it. Oh, Maniac's right there. Jackboy, this is going to be a difficult spot for you. Shots fired, and just need to get a side of him. And he did see him, so he's able to take him out. All right. I know Indestructible's still in the area, but we got to switch it up because we have some other teams that are fairly close. We got Dark Rising with DXRK as their tag. It looks like the other team just left, so they are alone at the moment. And they're just going to loot up what they need. Yeah, maybe El Azahar is where we're going to stay because that is where the teams are closest right now. I don't see anyone else right on top of each other. We do have this up here. We'll switch over for now with AK, with Marlon, Harlem, Sly, and Dave. And so they are trying to figure it out, what they're doing. I guess they're looting this area. And then we have SII, part of Sakari. With AA, Defy, and Fatal. So we'll see how that works out. It looks like FX might be getting into a bit of a trouble in El Azahar. Indestructible took him out. Nope, not yet. Indestructible just got thirsted. Killer is still alive. And it looks like FX was the one causing some problems. Now, Jack did get knocked. Thunder definitely took a few hits, if not got knocked earlier, but got raised maybe. And yeah, that's the rest of them. I don't know. It seems like he might have moved all the way over here to the left. Oh boy. So two teams right next to each other. Everything's loading in, so give that a sec. Looks like Mr. AA just got taken out on Team 20 and thirsted as well. Sly, the cause of the problem right there, is he's going to try to back up and get behind a wall. Something a little bit more fortitude than the car. So right now we have Team 20 who just lost a player. They are now stuck with two people. And Sly is on the end. Marlon getting some shots in on Defy, but Defy did not get knocked. Good shots though, as he brought him down to less than 50% health. I wouldn't be surprised if they make a push here. Marlon is not completely 100%. So I don't know if you're going to need some heals or you're just going to go for it regardless. And it seems like it is going to be the latter. Sly's looking around. It is TPP, everyone, so they can use that third-party perspective to, third-party perspective. And I don't know what I'm thinking about, but yes, they are able to use that so they can see inside places or look out from places they normally wouldn't be able to. Harlem took a few hits by Defy. Defy's not in a great spot, so he's going to switch it up and get inside. Looks like they tried to shoot at him, but Defy was able to avoid those shots. Definitely needs to avoid them because they are at a disadvantage. They have 4 players on Team 24, 2v4. They had lost a player, as we saw earlier in the stream, and now they're going to have to try to fortify this place, maybe prevent them from coming in maybe be able to get a surprising knock. It'd be tough though, and not what they were hoping. They got member knocked themselves. Fatal is right here, trying to jump out, shoots across the way, not able to take out Dave, and Dave was the culprit. Actually, it was Harlem that was the culprit on the back end, but not same outcome. AK, Marlon, Dave, Harlem, and Sly able to come in with the win there, and they'll continue on. Points are related by both kills and by rank, so you're going to need to do a little bit of both on every match. If you don't, you're going to have a hard time getting those points, and points are what matters in this game. Chicken dinners, not so much. I mean, if you get a win, that obviously helps, because ranks do help, but you also need the kills in order to get the top spot. Tensa's right over there, the one that had a really crazy kill-death ratio and overall stats. So let's see how, maybe Spiffy, that's your name there? Throwing some grenades over. Yep, Spiffy. Trying to do some damage with the crazy grenade work, but doesn't seem like any of them made contact. He's a bit far away. Let's see what Tensa's view is. Trying to use that TPP outlook around the crates. Now he's off and running on the races there. Trying to shift to the right as he's going to loot this area as well. Apollo's right there. I don't know if you saw Apollo just in the corner of his eye. Looks like he's changing up to an AK. Tensa, she could do some real work. You have teammates, but your teammates are a bit far back. Teams like Team 8 is actually leaving as well. So that is actually a good thing for Tensa as far as my opinion goes. But does look like the teammates just got here. They were going to be working it, but not really anymore. We'll see if what ARG does here. Are they going to stop or are they going to keep going? It looks like they're going to keep going, especially with Spiffy moving along the way. They're going to switch so they can have 3 buggies apparently. Work the buggy game right now, going a bit of a train right there. I like that. Take a look at Team 13. I don't know if we've looked at them yet. Nope, Shadow Enemies. First time we're seeing them. It looks like they got a single kill. Fungji, TG, Chip, and Kid. It looks like they're hurt and bad. It might have been because of the blue zone, because they're pretty evenly hurt. AK Harlem's going to be right ahead of them. And they're going to be stopping a little too soon. They got to keep moving. And I don't know if Harlem's going to get some shots on top of that hill, on that house. And there you go, shots taken. TG was the only one in that car. So that was a problem for Shadow Enemies. They have other players who are in different vehicles. I didn't think that they were in different vehicles. For some reason, I just had my blinders on. But yes, looks like Team 24 will get an extra kill out of that as Harlem. Well, now they have 8 total kills. Good numbers so far. Let's see if they can continue on and get the win here as well. We're going to change it up to Kings Row. Kings Row Gold, to be specific. And I know that's a weird look. I don't know what they're climbing here. We'll have a better view when this renders in. Are we serious? Is this possible? My God. Is this PUBG physics? Holy crap. I didn't know this was possible. My God. Jesus. Okay. Oh, he almost fell down, honestly. I didn't think that was a possible thing to do, but they'll have a great vantage point, especially in Team 3. Downward on them, silent against the dark rising, as they are going to be able to easily shoot down on them. This is an interesting side. I guess you could. Oh, man. It looks like one of them's trying to drive out with Loyal. Looks like Loyal's taking a few shots on him, but it looks like he should be able to get away. This spot is good, but so far to hit a moving target like that would just be really difficult to do. More shots on Team 3 as their car is a little bit blown up. Silent gets out. Lust got out. Lust is running. Looks like they wanted to get out of the car because it was smoking and they didn't want to get killed by it. And the render is so hard. And Lust finally gets taken out right there. Kings Row on the right. I don't know if that was Kings Row that caused that, but definitely thirsted by whiskey. Yep. So it looks like they saw them as well. They probably heard the extra gunshots, but they might not know that they're on top of the hill. So they got to be careful about that. As you can see, he sees the car. He has to, yeah, he's looking up. He knows the car's up there. Oh, he just looked away. Maybe at the wrong time, honestly. As Team 22 is close by. They're all the same team. Never mind. Kings Row, all 22. I'm losing my mind. But Silent here. Ooh, he's peeking, but he doesn't want to move either. The moment he moves, they'll hear him. And so he's going to stick around and oh, he's moving now. Dangerous, because even though they're pretty far, maybe that distance is okay. You know, it is a far distance, but I don't know if it's just oh my god. Shots fired. Sicario gets knocked. Blood gets the knock on Silent, just missing the opportunity to get 2 players. Now, C's was right here, so he probably would have been able to help out quick enough. But almost getting both of them as he drops down from the top. Someone clip that, please. We're going to switch it up now. Team 17. Thank you for the buff, Char. OMG, it's the Naked Riot. So excited. Who's going to win? I don't know who's going to win. I hope you guys will definitely let us know. As Kings, as FX is going to be right in front of them as they're driving by. They're probably going to take some shots, and yes, they do. Jag is doing the work. Everything's rendering in, so they're not floating. Just give that a sec, and there you go. That's what we're seeing, as they're going to try to get away from Jag and the rest of the crew from Full FX. Loki took a brunt of the hit right there, as he is down on the last remaining health right now. Looks like he's trying to get out. Oh, I just missed it. Damn it. I wanted to get a more aerial view, but just missed it at the wrong time. So sorry about that. But TK not able to get away, at least for most of them. Andy was, and he's going to try to run away. Or heal up at least behind the houses. Should be able to. I mean, look how far they are now. They were able to drive pretty long distance away. I think Full FX will have to keep their eye on that side to make sure that they don't get hit. They know Andy's over there, or at least somebody is over there. And they might try to roll out of this position as well. Maybe even push on that player, because there's only 1 left. Take a look at Team 9, Tempt. I believe it's Temptation, with Freeze, Mini, Joker, and Crazy. They might be able to see Full FX as they were running toward them, but I don't know. Instead, I heard shots. I think it was from Mini, who apparently has a Mini, I believe. I think that's I'm hearing a Mini, if I'm not mistaken. Shots fired on FX as Suzuki took a hit. And it looks like we're going to see more from Crazy trying to do some work. And they did get a knock as well. Or actually, that might have been, yeah, I think it was them. Suzuki peeking, not knocked though. And it looks like they are going to try to take vehicles and get out of here instead. Pro teams, or really good teams, I should say, always like to take multiple vehicles for multiple reasons. One being to use it as defense for cover in case you need to stop somewhere in the middle of an open field. The other reason is so if one player is getting shot at in the vehicle, you can always have other people surviving. And so you won't have everyone taken out just by driving along in one vehicle. Won't be one target. So here we have Full FX. Looks like they have multiple vehicles as well. And literally everybody having a different vehicle, as Jag is going to take his motorcycle and head out as well. Switch it up. We got AK, Marlon, Harlem, Sly, and Dave. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I'll be mentioning who that is in just a sec. But first, we might have something here. As Team 8 is getting real close. They bought the buggy right there. And Harlem has to be careful. Apollo is right up top. I don't know if Apollo hears or sees Harlem in any way as he's moving to the right. This hill is definitely giving Harlem enough cover from Apollo, but once he goes over the top of this hill, he's going to be in pure view of Apollo. It looks like teammates are coming by, so this is actually going to be a bit of a problem for Apollo, as he is going to be the guy that doesn't have the odds, and he drops down a little bit farther away from Team 24 so he can stay alive, at least for the time being. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Gummy Bear. Dreaming of Skittles Tacos, thank you as well. Razor Tomato, thank you for the 1,000 bits. God, I'm sorry I was so late to that, but thank you for the 1,000 bits. Now you get the bits you checked. Tomato, yes, thank you so much. Razor Tomato, thank you for hosting with one viewer, and that will be really cool. I saw that extra thing on the chat too from you guys, so I really do appreciate you guys doing that for me. And hopefully we'll have some good content for you guys to watch in response. Let's take a look, because this circle is getting a little bit too tight. It's getting a little cramped in here. We got Kings Row. Looks like they are rocking it with everybody on their team. They still have 4 players. I'm getting my throat is dry right now. Thank you. All right. So Team 15 is right in front of them. They're going to play a little bit safe here. Silent Mercenaries are the one that's in front of them. Really good competitive team. Both of them are Kings Row and Silent Mercs. It'd be interesting to see who takes the win here. Whiskey's right on the other end. I think they heard or seen Whiskey, and it looks like they might take some shots. Yes, they do. Whiskey took a hit and lost a lot of health doing that with the beak. C's could be an interesting move here. You see C's on the left of Silent Mercs there on the left of our screen. If they can get Knight in the back by peeking too much, or even T-Bear, who peeks every now and then, that would be huge. And we'll see if C's can do that. Looks like there's shots behind us as well. We'll take a look at that in just a sec, but right now I'm kind of focused here. So both teams are not trying to peek too much. T-Bear is probably the most aggressive one here, and maybe Whiskey as well. All right, we're going to switch over. Didn't want to, but we're going to have to, because we see some things going on over here with Temp. Crazy, Freeze, Mini, and Joker. They're all still alive. They all might be seeing Loyal. Just going to shoot the bike for extra effect there to make sure he can't drive off. They pretty much have him cornered in that blue zone, or at the edge of the blue zone. It's not a lot of room for him to run to. No way to go around this team. He pretty much needs to go in the open, and that is not a good sign. Dark, I think, Loyal. Let's take a look at Loyal. Yeah, he's going to be prone here until he needs to move. He has a minute and 30 seconds, so maybe Temp will kind of lose focus over here eventually. But right now, that is not the case. Let's see Sicario. Sicario can get a good angle if he runs up a certain way onto SM. Quite interesting to see that happen possibly. And it's going to keep an eye on the rest here. Team 24 getting real close to Team 13. Dropping, shooting at the bus. Looks like the bus is so far so good alive on shadow enemies. They did get Kid knocked, and now they're trying to get the rest of them who are getting bombarded with bullets, but none of them really making hits, and there we go. We have a hit right there. Looks like he's going to try to get out. Chip took a hit and is going down to prone position. He's going to be safe right there. Good spot to be, actually, and they're going to shoot the rest of that car to make sure they cannot use that, but they are not in the zone either. They need that bus, I think, but that bus is going to be a little bit damaged. I don't think they're going to want to take it for the rest of the way. They won't really have a choice, though. Either take the bus and try to outrun them by driving across. Oh, we might have some shots. Looks like they are getting shot in the top. Silent Mercs. Shadow enemies. Kid was completely taken out. Looks like time did its toll on Kid. Take a look here on Team 9. Looks like he's trying to throw some smoke to give him some cover as he's going to try to get the revival in time. Loyal is, look at Loyal. He's still moving. He's still alive. I guess Tempt had to take an eye off of him. Full effects in trouble. Freeze right on top, getting a thirst on Asazuki. Maniac might be next on the chopping block, and Freeze is taken out instead by Team 1. No, that's by Tensa, yeah, by Team 1. So third party there. FX has a member still alive over here. I don't know where your teammates are. Jag is trying to heal inside the smoke. And Thunder is over here on the right. It looks like they will get Maniac, I think. Tempt is right over the hill. FX can get a nice view on them if they kind of peek over this hill. But they are really, Tempt is really focused on Team 1. That's their main contenders right now, because they did get the knock on one of the members on Tempt and got a thirst as well. So Crazy is over here on the right. Trying to flank over, but won't be able to, and gets knocked by Loyal. Loyal of all people. He's the fourth party into this event. And right now we got 4 teams really close by to each other. And Silent Mercs are coming in from the blue zone. They might cause some issues as well eventually. But right now they're just trying to get in. Maniac, Jag, and Thunder in that little pocket. And Loyal is going to get shot on the right. And Joker gets it. Loyal, I thought you were by yourself. You were pretty much by yourself running around. But I guess he's going to drop all of his guns to make sure they can't loot easily. But right now, FX has all their players up. They can shoot across the way, and it looks like Team 1 was able to take out Tempt. So right now we do have Tenza doing the work with Spark as well. It looks like they're trying to shoot at FX. It looks like Tomato's still knocked on the right. Might need to get picked up eventually. I don't know if they're going to get it. And we got some shots in the distance. We're going to switch over to that. I think it's over here. We got a lot of knocked players, and we're going to try to see what that's all about. Team 1 right, or Team 2 right in the middle with EG. They have Team 4 who's right on their right side. Taco taken out completely. Looks like EG was able to get the complete squad wipe on them. G25 Bunny, thank you for the buff. Joker is a beast from Tempt. They did a really good job, but it looks like they are out of this first match, number 1. Getting the kills, though, should help out their case. Nice hit on Ninja, and Ninja is knocked from EG. Looks like Dave was the culprit here with a nice either M24 or Car 98 shot. You have Knight, who's knocked, trying to get revived. So is Ninja, as we saw earlier, get hit. Knocked out, or that's a different ninja actually. We have multiple ninjas here, but both of them were knocked, I guess. And full FX, using the edge of the circle, they have the new zone as well, so they don't really need to move from that position. They can just kind of wait it out and see what the next zone does. EG, who's in the middle, pretty much the most middle part of this new zone, they're the ones getting shot from multiple angles, so they got to be careful about what they do next. Kitschk, this is Team Kitschk. I know that's his player name. So I guess they just kind of named the team after him for this one anyway. And we got Ninja on the outside. It's got to be careful though. This is a dangerous spot to be. Looks like Team 24 will have the next zone. So right now they got the advantage. Dark Oliver. Ooh, he's stuck here behind the rock. Oh, movement, and he saw it, but he couldn't get the shot off as he was trying to switch to a different look or a different position. Yeah, Team 24 is the only one in the zone. So they can kind of play defense, preventing teams from coming in. It's going to be a little difficult, though. It's not easy to do that. The hill actually gives a lot of them cover on the back end, and EG is kind of stuck there, though. So EG probably has the hardest time to get in, along with Dark Oliver, who's on the right there. Oliver probably in the worst of them all, but EG has a troubled spot as well. Knocked player on Dave, and they're going to have some trouble here. Looks like they're having a little bit of trouble playing defense. Team 11 coming around the side here. FX could easily get a third-party hit here on Team 24. Thunder's waiting for his time. He's trying to peek over, so like leaning that camera view down to see all the way around. Marlin on top of the hill. I think he saw Marlin. He definitely can hear him now. Oh, you can see all of them over there. He's waiting for the right opportunity. His teammates are a little bit on the left, and he doesn't quite have what he needs, especially with Team 11. The rest of his teammates are next to other players on Team 2. And so EG was able to rotate to a position here next to full FX. And smoke has been thrown from Jag to give him some cover, but he's wide open for shots. He's got to be careful here, especially with AK on his right. I don't know if they're too low maybe to even see Jag, but Jag is completely exposed other than the smoke on his south side. Shots fired on, I believe, to be Team 24. AK in a bit of a troubled spot here. It looks like they did get Oliver on the right, who couldn't just make it through the blue zone. It'd be too impossible for him to make it in. Thunder got knocked on the right, and so does EG Handy. There's so many people on top of that hill. Sly, let's take a look at your view. And Sly gets taken out right when we switch over. And down goes Team 24 right now. Marlin might be next, as he's having to heal up in the smoke, or next to the smoke, I should say. A lot of players here knocked on Team 24. Marlin by himself. not by himself. Harlem is there too. Harlem's trying to do it, but no, he gets taken out. And so now Marlon's the only one left on his team. FX Jag still alive on the right side. Going for the revival on Harlem. I think they might be trying to shoot through the smoke or shooting at Jag, and Jag is taken out. So now we only have 2 teams left. Team 24 trying to get the heals in time as Harlem gets in. Shots fired on Handy. Handy, I don't know if they see him pass south, and now he goes down. Can they make this a miracle? Let's go. Shots fired to get to knock on each team. 1v2. Ninja on the left. Marlon no longer has smoke. Gonna use a hill for cover now. Trying to shoot around to the left. They're both on his left side. Shoots on the left and gets a knock. Huge hit. Marlon trying to do it all on his own. Let's go. Ninja shooting across the way. Drop shot, but no, that won't work. And that will be it. Way to go, EG, with the win. 3 for Ninja, 1 for Handy. Mesa Lamb, I believe that is, for 2 kills. And Kitschk for 3. So that was an incredible end to that event. So way to go. A ton of kills, though, in the process for these top 3 teams. Team number 1 with EG, they have 6, 7, 8, 9 total kills. We got AK with Sly, Harlem, Marlon, and Dave. A ton of kills from Harlem and Marlon with 6 apiece, and then 3 apiece from the other 2. So that is a team total 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Crazy number. Full effects. Nice job with Jag getting 3 each. Oh, actually, all of them get 3 except for Asazuki with 2. That's a team total of 11. So well played for you guys on the top 3. We got Dark Rising there with 2 kills from Loyal. Silent Mercs with nice job, 4 from Knight, team total of 6. Thirstall Esports with 0 kills. TK, Thirsty Killers with 0. We got Tomato, Spark, Tensa, and Snipe with 5 total kills. Tempt with 3 kills. We saw them in a lot of action, and they just were not able to hold out to the end, though. Shadow Enemies with 1 kill from Fong Ji. We got King's Row with 2 total kills. ARG, nice job, Spiffy with 4, team total of 5. We got Sakari, I believe, that was 0 kills. Indestructible with 0. Snowy Vane, Claps, and Jackboy with 0 kills. We got Potato, Angelic Smite, Daisy, and Shy Murda with 1 kill. And DN1 with a total of 0 kills. So it looks like Guy is able to open up the next room. If you want to join in now, because you don't want the system to kick you and then you're not having enough time to get in. So definitely do that. You play on PC, says Max Ton S Cool 10. I do not play on PC. I just stream from PC. So that's what I'm using. I'm using an emulator right now to stream it. So for casting. For these scrimmages, but when I normally play, I play on my mobile device, my iPhone. So yeah, Guy definitely opened up the room. He's going to be posting the room information to you guys. So as I said before, make sure to get in as soon as possible. I am Shadow, says hello to you. Thank you for joining in. And guys, again, thank you for the buff, Shar and G25 Bunny. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I do want to reiterate again, because I know it's a bit late, so I might as well say it twice here, is thank you for the bits, Tomato. 1,000 bits on Twitch. Doesn't get much better than that. So definitely give that guy some love. And hopefully you guys are going to have a good time with the rest of this. PK Data says, hello. You have been looking at bot stats before. You've been looking at bot stats before. Oh, you think the rest of them are just too low. I think that is a crazy number, what I saw from Tensa. I'm still hooked on that. I can't believe it. Jax7786, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Daddy Kid putting a bunch of hearts. Razor Tomato, appreciate all of that stuff you guys have been writing in the chat. If you guys like what you're seeing, definitely give me a follow or some bits or whatever. I really do appreciate whatever you can give or do. I would love to see you guys chat in the chat, obviously, and I would love to hear what you guys think about this event and who you guys think is going to win it all. That is something I'd like to hear for sure. All right, so what do I want to do? Right now, I would like to go to intermission. I don't know what I'm listening to. It's like, let's fast forward. That's fine. That's fine. That'll work. So I'm going to take a look at Discord and see how it's all working out. Because if you guys don't remember, we had a bit of an issue. I'm sure you guys all remember that we had a bit of an issue in the beginning. I really do appreciate your patience once again, guys. So I'm not sure how this next one's going to work out with the codes being sent out. I don't know if guys going to have to literally send them all individually to all of you guys to make sure. But dude, I swear, playing on 300 ping. Damn. So it looks like Lunar was playing on 300 ping. Sorry about that. There's nothing we can do about it. We had it on the right map or the right settings. So hopefully PUBG will make that a little bit easier for you the next time around. Let's see. When we get the codes right now. Yes, you should be getting the codes right now. I don't know if he has to send it to you individually. I don't know if that's what he did the first time. I would like to hear what you guys got. I don't want to bother guy. He's trying to do all this work. Guy's the heart of it all. Like, he's the one that is trying to make this thing work the best it can possibly can. He does have some help from other staff members, but he is the brain, I guess the brains of it all. I shouldn't say the heart, but he's definitely the heart and the brains, I guess I should say. And I'm the eyes, I suppose, with the stream. I'll take that. And they're using emulates. Lol, yes, they are. So we have some players who are using emulators, some who are using mobile, and that's how it's gonna work. That's how it works. Take a look here. All right, so some teams are getting in, so make sure to get in as soon as you see those codes, guys. As soon as you see them, we'll get things started. Yeah, I would love to see the phone players take on the emulators. Let's go. I would like to see rivalries. Thank you for clipping the action. We're going to get more for you guys soon enough as we are getting into the second match. Let me see. We got Erangel next. So we had Erangel. We had Miramar first. The big map, the desert map, if you guys don't know about PUBG yet. And then we have Erangel, the usual map, I guess I would say. The map everyone knows if you play PUBG. The classical, the original, I guess is the best word for it. And so that is how it's going to be. If you guys are new, again, this is the Naked Riot. So this is the first time we're hosting a scrim with BlueStacks. So definitely a big thank you to BlueStacks for partnering with us to host this event together with them. We are able to bring a great prize pool for you guys between $90 and $240, depending on how many people compete in each match. So we had 67 compete in the first match. If we continue to raise that number higher and higher, the bigger the prize pool will be. So make sure to head into the room if you are registered to compete and be ready to get in some action. If you guys want to win that prize pool, you got to be in it to win it. That's obvious. I got a message. If I can read it. Looks like SMT Bear, Silent Mercs. When it start. Okay, so that was earlier. Yep. Let's see. Look at all stats. You want to look at everyone's stats? Who should I look at? I know you're going to hear that message, and it's going to take a bit. Let's take a look at Tempt. I don't know if I've seen Tempt's stats. So we're going to see the Joker. Very fitting with his profile picture. Let's see what you got, Tempt. Enough. So he has enough games in the match here for the current season. So I'm going to take a look at his current season stats. Lol, by the way, we still haven't gotten our tokens for the Naked Knockout, so I can't donate to you. Go Karkarat09. Yep. So Those were sent out last weekend, so that's about a week ago, maybe a little less than that, but about a week ago. And it usually takes Omlet Arcade about 2 weeks. A far and conservative number is 2 weeks to review it and send them all out. But it usually should take between 1 to 2 weeks. So don't worry about buffing me with tokens. I do appreciate it. And just having you here in the chat is what I care about the most. Low G25 Bunny, you're right. Joker is beast. All right, yeah. So we're taking a look. Sorry, I got sidetracked by chat. So let's see. 22 win ratio with the top 10 of 50. Win ratio. What am I talking about? 22% win ratio with the 50% top 10. 39 wins, 170 matches, so that's 5 kill death ratio, not bad right there. And then 19 most kills, 2,741 highest damage, and 641 average damage. I always like a high average damage. Above 500 is always good to me. So 641 is definitely above that. Highest damage, 2,700, almost reaching God tier in my case, I think, with 3,000, but not reached it quite yet. Got more games to play this season. We'll see if you can reach it. 22 win ratio, I think that's pretty good. I would say that's pretty average for comp players, between 20 and 25%, but it also depends on how often you hot drop and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I don't really pay attention too much to the win ratio unless it's a crazy number like we saw with earlier people, and I just can't think when it comes to that stats I was looking at before. We're taking a look at another member from 10th. 66 wins, 350 matches played, 18% win ratio, 46 top 10%. We have 15 most kills, 2,576 as your highest damage, 551 average damage, and 3.92 as your KD. Best thing over here, as I can tell, is the highest damage and average damage. Above 500 and close to 3,000 with 2,500. Both really good. Win ratio, I think you want to get that up. I don't think you're a hot dropper based on your KD and your most kills kind of numbers. I think you just go for the win most of the time. That being said, I think you want to get that win number up then. And otherwise, I do really like your average damage, and that's what I really do pay attention to most. Let's see, Freeze, hard attempt. You haven't played a lot of games, but the games you played, you really capitalized on. You got 31 wins, 57 matches played, so it's 54% win ratio, 84% top 10, 2,200 for highest damage, and 18 for the most kills, 11.67 KD, and 1,016 as your average damage. So crazy numbers. Let me take a look at your tier. You are Crown 5, so you are part of the top amount of people. I mean, Crown is generally where most people are. So higher sample size would tell me a lot more. And we might be able to get that by going for Season 7. Season 7, you haven't played many matches actually either, but the matches you did play here as well were really good. So I guess it's no fluke. If you combine those two seasons, you got a good number of a fairly good sample size. Switch it up to last member with Mini. Let's see what you got, Mini. Definitely a higher sample size. 62 wins, 395 matches, a 15% win ratio. Top 10 is 45. Most kills, 20. Highest damage, 2,600. Average damage, 468 with the 3.35 kill death ratio. Most kills, highest damage. I like that a lot. You definitely played a lot of matches, so the experience that you get from playing a lot of matches should definitely give you the experience to win matches in the future. Win ratio, I think you want to get that up. KD should follow when you get that win ratio up. And your average damage, I think 500 is good. You're almost there, so keep it up, and I think you'll do very well. We saw FX earlier, the first time before the first match. We'll take a look at Silent Mercs. How's that? Well, let me see what you guys have been writing. I'm Tempt Crazy, says game over Kakarot. Well, good luck. EG up, says was losing 14. Looks like we got an EG fan. It's on the books. Well, I don't know why y'all all dissing the emulators. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I honestly played worse with an emulator. I know a lot of people play better with an emulator. Don't get me wrong. But I want to see the top tier competition face up against each other. And if you guys want to compete, come on, let's go. I want to see mobile players take on the emulators, and vice versa. I want to see how this pans out. SMT Bear, if you feel like you have a disadvantage, then game up. That's pretty much Kakarot's view as well. I like it. 32 wins, 93 matches played. So a little bit on the low end for sample size, but looks like really good regardless. 8.65 KD, 34% win ratio, 71 top 10, with 18 most kills and highest damage of 2,587, 935 average damage, almost reaching 1,000. That average damage is nuts right now, and it really seems to relate to your most kills and your highest damage, as you got your highest is 2,500. KD's crazy, and we're gonna get things going. Look at my stats. Stats says V8 Potato. I'll take a look next time around. We got another match after this one, so I'll try to remember that. If I forget, sorry Potato, but I'll try to remember and look at your team to see if I haven't done already. I don't think I did. All right, so let me get things good and going. Chinito, PUBG, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Or PUBG Mobile, that should be more accurate. If you guys are following me on Omlet, I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm just not able to see it right away, like everything. It doesn't really pop up for me like it does for Twitch, but I'll try to figure it out right now. Actually, I might be able to see everything if I can do it quick enough. I'm just trying to get everything situated so I can have it all good, and then I'll look and see who's following me. Let's see if we can do that. The Real Sleep, thank you for the follow. Or Real Sleepy, thank you for the follow. I don't see anybody else trying to do this quick enough, but I'm not going to be able to do it fast enough. We're going to switch it so we can see the action. We got a north plane line going from south to north, obviously, and not really, but a little bit to the east. All the way on the east side, though, so it's going to be real difficult to get to the west side. So Georgiapol, Gatka, Quarry, and Primorsk, impossible to get to by jumping, but you could take a car over and try to make it there that way. Everything else, though, seems to be pretty well in play. We got military base Novo on the south, you got Severny and Kameshki on the north, and everything in between with Rozhok, School Pachinki, Yasnaya, Mansion, Lipovka, Shelter, Milta, Farm, and Military Power. Milta Power. So a lot of places to jump to. We got 73 people this time around. I just want to write that down. And let me take a look at these two teams as they are dropping together before I want to write this down. Okay. So Novo with two different teams real close together. We got Tempt here. Dropping in, and what do we have on the left? We have a team that's already dropped down with Team 1, and they're looking good. They're going to get the loot already. It looks like two of them, G25 Spark and Tomato, are going to crates, so they're going to get the best loot in this area quickly. And thank you for the follow, by the way. Tensa right there, Snipe as well. Let's take a look at what Tempt's got and see what they have. They have an AK already, or at least Joker does. They have all their players, so it's going to be 4v4 at this point, and we'll see if they can overcome Team 1, who's going to get some really good loot in the back end. Let's see Tomato. He's only got a shotgun, though, so I guess the loot that I imagine he would get would be not existing quite yet. He has two, I believe. It appears to be, is that an M6? No, that's a S12K. So two shotguns. He had a DP on top of the crate that he was about to get to, but then he started getting shot at. He had to drop down, so he's still stuck with shotguns. Maybe that's what he wants. To my opinion, I don't like shotguns that much, where I would carry two of them. But if that's what he wants to carry, then all the better, all the more fitting. Tensa right here. Take a look at Tensa's point of view. She has an M16 in hand, and that is it. No other gun. M16 with a burst. shots, so it shoots a few bullets at a time. Can't auto fire it. You can put it on single fire. So a lot of people like to do when they're sniping. If they don't have a sniper, they'll use an M16 instead and use that single fire ability. Joker apparently is going backwards to his teammates because he's a bit far away. He doesn't want to get knocked this far away. Looks like Team 9 is at the crates, and they're going to be trying to get the better loot here as well. So right now these two teams are really at it. And we'll come back unless we see actions elsewhere. And we have a team driving away. Looks like Dave took a few hits on the buggy here. And he might be heading to Team 8 in Watertown. No, it looks like he's just going to avoid that. So, trying to zoom in, because there's a lot of different, weirdly, all in this one area. Here's King's Row, and everything kind of looks a little freaky. So, let that kind of settle in. It has to render in. So, just give that a second. We'll have more for you. It looks like a Kingsman player was just taken out, and Sicario is going to try to take a look and see what happened. SMG Knight was the culprit, and he is up on the second floor of that building. Guys, follow me back, says Abu Tum. I can't pronounce that well enough. I'll try. Abuta al-Hab al-Och. And I know I completely tried and failed, but I tried. So hopefully you'll give me some credit for that. And yeah, I hope you guys follow each other. That's one thing I really hope for you guys to do. You guys are all in the PUBG Mobile community. You guys all love this game, as far as I can tell, if you're here watching this PUBG Mobile game. And that's something we like to see. Oh, Sicario getting shot on the right, trying to hide just enough for T-Bear not to see him, but he's in a major troubled spot right now. And now finally gets knocked. Sicario is going to have to come back. I don't know if his teammates are going to be able to get him. Blood is on the left, probably closest in the smoke right now. Seas gets knocked from SMG Knight. Silent Mercs are doing their work here on King's Row. And Blood is trying to get the revival, but this is not good. He's going to try to pump out, but nope. Shots on the back end as Ninja was able to help out with that. Kaysen's knocked. Shots fired from school. I don't know if they see him. They are shooting a long way away. Fatals might be able to see him. Trying to peek out. Red Dot, though. Red Dot's not going to do much work here. If he had something longer, I think he would have got some more hits on the reviving players on the other end, but that won't happen unless another teammate has that long-range shots. Team 9, as we saw to attempt against Team 1, they apparently have not battled it out completely. They're still both alive, and it looks like they're kind of leaving each other to do whatever they need to do. Team 17, which one do I want to take a look at, honestly? Team 20 is still looking at Team 15. It looks like they're still shooting at each other, but it's long range, so we're not going to stay there for the bit, at least for right now. We're going to take a look at all the teams in here. We got EG, the winners of our last match with Ninja, Hendy K, I think, or X, Hendy X, Kitschk, which I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right at all, and then Mesa Lamb, or Mesa I Am. I don't know what that swoop is. You guys make it so difficult for me. Everybody, almost everybody, makes it difficult for me to read. You guys with your weird team names. Ninja's the only one that helps me. I appreciate that, Ninja. But yes, EG, winners of the last match, and they are looking for a second time around to win it. They're going to go to Melted Power. No one's over there, so they should be able to loot that in peace for the time being. Team 6, let's take a look at you. You've got Potato with Angelic Smite, Murda, and Shadow. Shadow Dad? That Shadow Dad? Let's take a look. Shadow Dude. That makes him, or Dud. Shadow Dud. 3101. I guess there was too many Shadow Duds out there that you had to put numbers in the back end of it. I somehow doubt that. But they have Pachinki, and they're going to loot this place up to the gills until they want to leave. Let's zoom out of this so we can see everything a little bit better. Team 18's in vehicles, heading over to Team 1. They might be getting into a bit of a pickle as they are on a motorcycle. He does have a UMP in hand, I believe, so they can shoot out of this bike. On SMGs, you can shoot from the back of bikes. Looks like Team 1 is going to be driving by, and looks like Indestructible is going to see them go. I don't think they're going to take shots. They're going to let them go. There's not going to be pretty much impossible to get a knock there from this distance now. So they're going to leave that be. And maybe keep an eye on that, making sure it's not going to be... Oh, Tensa got a knock on a shadow enemy. Team 13 here. So shadow enemies had a player who was knocked. It looks like they're driving around, getting real close. There's the revival on TG. Looks like a member here are driving around as everything's rendering in now, like perfect. And these three players are all on the same team. All four of them are on the same team, and Shadow Enemies is in a bit of trouble. Kit and TG are in the building, and they are only two left, I believe, on their team, unless their teammates are somewhere else. But for now, it's going to be 2v4, and grenades are being thrown inside. Kit's on the roof along with TG. Kit's shooting down, trying to shoot back. Kid was able to dodge those bullets, so grenades being thrown on top of the hill. Getting a knock on Kid with that grenade perfectly thrown. I think he's trying to hold the grenade, throws it. I guess that's a smoke, possibly? Nope, those are grenades he's trying to throw over. But Tomato's gonna be right there. TG's trying to get some lucky knocks, but not going to get it that way. And they are coming up, and they are not slowing down anymore. And shots fired on top, and that'll be another knock on a shadow enemy. And they are the only two here. Feng Ji coming in on the far side. He's going to try to come and help out, but he's a little bit late to everything. And he's going to shoot around. Feng Ji took a few hits just by running over. Look at his health now. He needs to heal. He doesn't have a choice in the matter. Tomato's coming around, and that'll be it for shadow enemies. Way to go, team number one there, as they take the win for that battle. Squad wiping shadow enemies. All right, let's take a look at what else we got. Team 18 close to team 9 as they're also in vehicles. Indestructible inside the buildings. Team 9 getting closer and closer. Attempt is right here. Joker is driving and getting to the building, apparently across the way. One member, Smoke, is in the gas station. I think he's trying to hop over this, but he's not able to. I don't know if you can. I don't think you can. So he's going to try to go around. Joey and Killer right there in the blue building. If they, I don't know if they realize that Smoke is in the gas station, which would be interesting nonetheless to see if Temp tries to go into the gas station to use that as cover. I know Joker definitely wants to go in there. As you see, he's trying to hop over the wall, and so is Freeze right now, so they don't have to cut around and be in the open. Joker's going to try to run around. Taff is knocked. He might be going in the gas station. Is he going to go in? Is he going to see Smoke? Smoke is moving. Smoke might be seen. Shots on the shotgun, and that will be one hit wonder on Smoke. Another one just to take him out completely after the knock, and now he was thirsted. Killer. He might see him on the far side, trying to get a knock here. Freeze. Oh, he sees him in that corner. That's one shot. I think he got a shot on both of them, but not a knock on either of them. And so right now, Indestructible, looks like Tafkus needs to get revived. We have Crazy coming around this far so he can get another view. Trying to survive Indestructible, or surround Indestructible. This is not a good situation for them. Tafkus still knocked. They did get a thirst on another one, so Indestructible pretty much running with two people. And they are getting shot from a lot of different angles. Killer and Joey, each on their own stairwell, I believe. Let's see here. Joey trying to heal up with the boost. Trying to get that raise up from... Oh, through the window. Mini coming in and saying, hey, I see you. I see you there. And this is not good for Killer. Killer did take some shots, though. Ooh, getting a hit on Joker. Freeze going for the thirst, too. Bold move there. They're going to be angry about that one for sure. Because the thing is, Temp didn't thirst any of their... Oh, yeah, actually, they did. They did thirst the player. He wasn't going to get picked up, so they didn't need to. But, and oh, boy. Trying to peek around. Definitely gets a knock on Freeze. And he's going for the thirst as well. Doesn't get it. Trying to cut around. Gets it now. And now he just changed it up to 2v1. Killer, can you continue this? Mini and Crazy in the blue building. A part of Tempt. Indestructible Killer. Trying to act out the team name he has. He's trying to be indestructible. He put on a few boosters so he can get that all the way up to 100%. It's slowly creeping up. Mini coming around. Shots fired on him, but no, won't get the knockout as Mini and Crazy kind of push together. Mini took a brunt of the hit, but that will be okay. You get the heals and good to go for the remaining parts of the match. I don't know where to go. Team 11. They're driving. They're driving. We'll see if they land anywhere where there are people. This is full FX. So right now we're seeing it from a Suzuki's viewpoint. And they are stopping here at this building inside where there's a garage. Not a bad spot to be. There's 2 houses here. 1, 2. Actually a shed as well. I guess you can call that a house as well. But yep, they got this spot. It's a good place to be. I like it. It's good cover. There's a lot of open space around so you can see people coming closer to you. We do have ARG. And they have Chico, Spiffy, Speed, and Apollo. So yeah, they're just kind of holding out here, trying to figure it out what to do next. And the zone will be changing in a minute 40. So that should give them enough time to do whatever they need to do. Get the loot that they need. It seems like the man have already done it because, you know, they're good to go. But yeah, not too bad. Let's change it up. Hello, Jonty and Walter Chaklin. If I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Hello, thank you for being here. Guys, follow me back. Yep, already got you covered, man. Hopefully you guys will follow each other. Take a look at Team 17 as they're right next to Team 16, driving right by them. Here's Thirsty Killers. It looks like Low Key was taken out already, but they do have Andy Mack and Cartoon still good to go. Hopefully they can make something happen. They have all 3 of their players in this car, and they're trying to drive to find a place, either to shoot people or to stay alive and get into a house. So whatever the case may be, they're driving around trying to find somewhere to call home, probably. They're heading toward Team 15. This might be something good. I'd like to see possibly car chase. Can we see a car chase? Team 16's on their right. They're going to keep going down the road, though. I'm really hoping that they find another car. I thought they were going to. Apparently, the other car did not continue in the direction that they were headed. Oh, he's getting a little wobbly here with their vehicle, but they're good to go still. They're passing by Team 25, and they might be heading toward them. And they're just oh no, they're getting shot at as well. Bad time to roll over, and TK has to shoot back. Knock member goes down, Andy is down. Teammates are next door, but Cartoon gets knocked as well. Mac is down as well. They could not get out of that car, and FX might have been helping out as well. I'm not sure, but you definitely have the underdogs over there doing the work, getting the kills. And FX definitely hears those gunshots, probably will do something about it. Definitely going to be looking over every now and then. But right now, we had a team completely wiped out in the vehicle, thanks to UD underdogs. Let's take a look at the underdogs this time around. We got Kawhi, Uli, Rambo, and Silent. I have a hard time reading that. There's just too silent wording for me to even hear the words. Yep, I said hear the words. All right, let's see what else there is and zoom in as these teams are trying to compete for a chance to win somewhere between $90 to $240. All right, everyone has good separation. We're just going to take a look at some different teams, kind of get a sense of what's going on here. Here's EG, the winners of your first match, and they're going to try to take another win for them and kind of build on their lead. Now, the other teams that came in second and third had a ton of kills, more kills actually than EG. So I don't know if they have the top spot right now. I don't think they actually do. Kills are really, really important in these matches. So without kills, you're not going to do very well. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out for them. But kills are very important. Can't stress that enough. Take a look at Team 9 here. They're on the very south part of this, near the bridge. Here's Tempt. They did lose both of their players. We saw that happen. Minnie and Crazy were able to take out the rest of, what was it over there? I forgot who. Oh, Indestructible. And Indestructible member was just taking them out almost squad wiping the whole team, but then the rest of Temp were able to come together and win it. Take a look at Tomato, Snipe, Tensa, and G25 Spark. They've been here for a while. They didn't move at all. Looks like they still... Oh, they're going to be right next to another team as he's driving. This is dangerous for Tomato as he's going to get shot at, and he has no one to help him shoot back in the vehicle. Looks like they are going to be shooting on this side, but really Snipe is left by himself now. I don't know if they're going to have to come around to help out Snipe. I don't know if you have a vehicle. You do have a vehicle, and you're just not going to be able to take it. Tempt is coming in closer with 2 of their players, so it's going to be a 2v1 right now. I don't know if Snipe is waiting for his teammates to come back, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen anytime soon. Smoking up the car is a good idea, so you can get in and start drive out, but look at Tempt. They are ready to push this, and they do not want Snipe to get away. Let's see if he goes into the car. No, he's not going to take the car. He wants to win. They threw a grenade at the car, so it's probably a good thing that he didn't stick around by it anymore. I don't know what his game plan is. What's your game plan? I feel like he's all over the place. I'm like going back and forth. He's trying to figure out himself what to do. He's kind of stuck. I mean, his car has been marked. Ooh, crazy. They're not going to take shots. Honestly, Snipe, you're a little bit at a disadvantage. You got to work your risk. I would probably try to go backwards and try to cross over to the rest of your teammates somehow. Looks like Crazy's going to go to the 3-story building. Mini is still on the second 2-story building with the blue rooftop as well. Snipe, I don't know. I don't know, man. He's trying to TPP around the door and see what Mini sees. Mini's trying to just peek every now and then, see if he can find him, but to no avail at this point. What do we want? Team 25 and Team 24? You gotta switch it up. Yep, underdogs right next to Team 24. Take a look at what we have here. AK Marlin almost doing all the work in the first match, trying to get a win, but gets second place instead. Hi, Jaunty. Slick Trick Gaming, DN1. Fans of DN1 right there. I like it. Yay, who's this? Is Sam's my ass. Interesting name right there. And it says hi, Slick, as well. Thank you guys for talking to each other. Appreciate that. So here's AK. They're trying to figure out where everyone is. Team 25 is over that hill. And I don't know if UD sees them as well. Whose cars are those? I think those are UD's cars. So obviously they probably know that there's a team right there if those are the underdog cars. Shots fired across the way by Dave. I don't know if Dave sees somebody, but I don't... Oh, he's shooting the tires. But that just gave away their position, really. And now they are going to be peeking over every now and then against Dave especially, who's really out here. He's trying to shoot the cars. Not the best. As you can see, UD is going to have an easy time seeing him. Maybe the ghillie's giving a little bit more cover, but Eli should be able to see him. And there you go. Shots fired on Dave. Dave is now having to dodge and get behind the tree. He's going to also go backwards, try to utilize this hill for cover as well. And there you go. So he's just shooting the cars, trying to prevent them from utilize them again. You Google eyes, I feel like I was about to say. But yes, trying to let them, or try to get those cars taken out. Looks like Kawhi is going to move those cars so he can get a more defensive spot here. I don't think they want to move though. A lot of teams like this spot, and I don't blame them. Look at the cover you get with these hills, and you can also use the cars for cover, as you see there. Rambo's kind of utilizing this spot too. It looks like they might be driving off though. They might need to move. They do have to move, especially because the zone is going to push them away. Dave is now ready to gunshot or shoot. Tensa is right there in front of his view. I don't know if he's going to be seen. There you go, driving by. But that's a moving vehicle. It's going to be tough to get a Car 98 shot on that. Oh, he's using an AUG here. And someone else drops as well. Looks like that was Spark. Team 25 going down with UD. I wonder if he's going to take shots. SMG Ninja. They're just going to drive by. And now you have Team 1 shooting at the vehicle as Kawhi took a lot of the hits right there. Shots fired on Team 1 as they're getting smoked by Silent Mercs right now. As you can see, Tomato's trying to get inside so he can heal, or trying to get next to the wall to have somebody give him a recovery. And Tensa is going to be probably that person. UD is up top on the hill. Smart. Oh my god. Tomato, I don't know how you made it across, but you did. I guess they didn't want to thirst you either. Take a look at UD trying to blow up their vehicle so they can use them as cover as well. I don't know if this is the spot you want to really call home for now, but they're going to try it. EG is just on the houses over there, trying to play it safe. They do have the win in the first round, so they're going to try to continue that streak with another win. Let's see, AK Marlin just driving by Team 1. I don't know where you're going to head to, though. Just kind of leaving everybody behind. And they do get Dave. Dave, who had the ghillie suit, not able to hide out against Ninja and the rest of the SMG squad here with the Silent Mercs. Dave is kind of over there by himself. I don't know where the rest of your teammates are. Let's see, Marlin. So they're on a totally different area right now. And so, I think Sly really hurt himself by jumping off, or maybe he was already hurting. But they have found a new place and away from Dave, who's not going to get picked up. Snipe is hiding it out. He has a full team, still alive. I don't know why he's hiding it out all by himself down here. I don't know where the rest of your teammates are either. Oh, there they are. And you have 3 people here. Weird teamwork right there. I'm not sure how well that's going to work out, but right now it's working fine. I mean, they have all 4 of their players still good to go. And when Team 1 got knocked, they were able to revive them all. So we'll see if it works out long term. If they can get a win, that'd be great. See if that new type of team style can really pan out. We have UD, so underdogs, chilling in the grass on top of a hill. They're pretty much in the middle of the zone as well. You have EG still hanging out. They have 0 kills, by the way. It looks like they're going for rank right now. And it looks like they may be shooting right now. And it does seem like they are getting shots on UD, as you have one member from UD get knocked and thirsted out. Call me Chris, says Chris Stapps. Is that supposed to be like Chris Stapps Porzingis or something? It says, hello, I'm new. Welcome. Thank you for being here. If you're new, this is the Naked Riot. It is a scrimmage hosted by Naked Esports and sponsored by BlueStacks. So if you know either one of those, then you're in good company. Let's take a look here as they are trying to drive around. Shots fired to the right as Marlon's going to try to shoot and dodge at the same time. Vane is going by. He's going to try to change shots with the AK. AK work gets him down to 50%. Trying to use the rest of the UMP. UMP is trying to get shots, but no, not getting another hit on Vane. I don't think the car is going to last much longer, but the person certainly will. And they're going to kind of keep this little crevice as their own. Now, they did get the knock, as you see, on Jackboy, who's under them, but that being said, he's not going to get picked up, and his teammates are not going to come by anytime soon. Here's the rest of the team here, as we have one member knocked here as well. Snowy's the only one left on the team, and you can see here trying to hide it out. I don't know how well this is going to work out for you guys. The only saving grace is that there's so many people around that they can easily be overlooked. So we'll see if that happens. Tempt at the very edge of this new circle. They have a great spot. They don't need to worry about behind them at all. So right now they're going to be prone. A lot of teams prone right now. You're trying to use that TPP view right now against everybody. Fatals trying to see against Silent Mercs, who it looks like he was getting grenaded but not completely taken out. You have another member with Defi, who's utilizing the hill as well to give himself some cover. Shots fired across the way with the Uzi. Doesn't seem to be anyone taking a hit there. Shots fired in the smoke, I think, just to see what they can get. Defi took a few hits, but not downed and out. Another grenade trying to be thrown at Fatals, but Fatals is dodging those. Smoke, he's in the smoke. He's got to be careful, though, being in that smoke. Where'd you go? Why can't I see you? I should be able to see everybody in the smoke. Interesting. Well, unless you were taken out, but they should have got red. I'm confused, unless you didn't go in, and I just am losing my mind. But Silent Mercs, still here, 3 people. Yeah, no, I don't know. Silent Mercs still prone. We're going to take a look at everybody else as well. Looks like EG, still all 4 of their players, still good to go with 3 kills under their belts. They might be heading over to AK on their right side, and might be taking some shots in the vehicle. They're trying to shoot out the vehicle as well. They get a grip, they run over Marlon, and Mesa gets out of the car, which was not the greatest thing to do at that time, and gets completely thirsted as well. Now Sly, I don't know if you're going to get, it looks like you're not going to get the revival on your teammate, as your teammate was taken out as well. Looks like Crazy is going to be able to pick up Mini on this back end of the circle. No one's on this south side, so you should be good to go for the long time right now. FX Jag trying to get into the mix. This is the first time I believe we're seeing really FX Jag in this particular match. Thunder trying to drive out, and it looks like FX is trying to blow up the vehicle so they can use them as cover as well. FX Jag behind cars. Team 1 has been here for a very long time. They haven't moved at all, and the zone has just been closing on them one after the other. So they're holding the fort down with the houses, the very few houses that are left. Tempt shooting from the south side. They're the only ones in the new zone, actually, that they have a vehicle they can use for cover. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to blow that up and kind of use that to hide, or at least use for cover. Grenades being thrown at Silent Mercs. Looks like Team 1 has their number as they're trying to get them. FX might also be a third party, but FX I think has other things to worry about, especially with people in the houses. For their point of view, they probably are worried about Team 1 most. Let's see, what do we have here? We have AK in the back as well. Let's take a look at Sly. Yeah, he's using the car for cover here. He's away from the zone, 30 seconds. He's going to need to move in. He actually has a good, easy way to get in. He can utilize that hill so no one on his left side would take him out. He pretty much needs to worry about Team 1. Everybody has their eye on Team 1, I believe. They're the only ones with cover, with a house, with 4 walls. Looks like they're going to throw some smokes in order to eventually make it out of this house, because this house will no longer be in the new zone. Looks like the Silent Mercs have some breathing room. They may try to move. Shots fired up on top, and Suzuki. FX did not realize the team was down here and is getting wiped right now. And it looks like they were able to get Silent Mercs actually instead, completely, as the blue zone might have helped a little bit as well. So FX, I thought you guys were going to be taken out. Looks like you guys did a great recovery. But the blue zone, next thing you have to worry about, start running. Don't have time for this. And Jag is off to the races. Shots fired more and more. This house is no longer in. Jag is trying to cover himself here. Will he be able to? Yes, he will. Looks like Thunder is also in. So FX with 3 of their players still. Team 1 still alive. You see G25, Spark, Tomato, and Tensa. And you have Tempt on Team 3. So FX trying to shoot down, I think, at Team 1. Looks like Tempt is a little bit of a wild, nope, not the wild card anymore, as they're spotted as well. Crazy took a few hits and surprisingly still alive with 33% of your health, generally speaking. They threw some smoke to give cover on the right side. Shots fired on the left. Tensa's got to be careful. Tensa, how are you still alive? I guess you're, oh, grenade. Can they make contact? And does on Mini. 1 player left on Tempt. Unless they get the revival on Mini, which would be very difficult to do in this situation. Smokes will not last much longer here. Looks like he's going to try to smoke this rock up, and he will be completely smoked. That'd be a good thing for them to have that happen. Now, Team 1 might have to shoot with FX, and that will be Tomato knocked on the left side. Team 1, can they hang on tight? They do get Jag as Suzuki and Thunder completely taken out, and I think that was a little bit of help from Tempt there on the right as well. So now it's a 2v3 two teams total. Spark is trying to get in with the prone position, and it looks like Tensa is getting out there really aggressively and does get a knock. Mini could not last, and that is it. So well done from Tensa and the rest of the crew coming in with a lot of kills. Tensa with 10, 3 from Spark, so that's 13 total. Congratulations, guys, for your win for match number 2. Tempt, nice job getting that second place spot. 6 kills for Mini, 1 for Joker, Crazy with 2, so that's a team total of 9. We had FX with Jag with 3, 1 from Maniac, 3 from Thunder, team total 7. We got AK coming in with 2 kills from Sly. Well done. Silent Mercs, bunch of kills from everybody. 2 from T-Bear. Kaysen with 1. Ninja with 2. And Knight with 3. So that's a team total of 5, 6, 7, 8. We got SI, or SII, stands for Sakari, with 2 kills total. We got EG, winners of the first match, 7th place this time with 3 kills from Kitschk. We got RG Snowy, Night 9 or N9 Vane, Claps, and N9 Jackboy with 3 total kills. UD, Underdogs, 4 total kills. Well done, Uli with 3. Potato, Angelic Smite, Shadow Dud, and Shy Murda with 3 total kills, 3 coming from Murda. ARG, All Rejection with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total kills. DN1 with 3 kills. Jackson with 2 of those. We got Caden, Link Hero, Nightmare, and I think put maybe Nightmare, and Yours Senpai with 0 kills. But I love the names, by the way. I don't think you were in the first match, so thank you for joining in on the second one. Dark Rising with 0 kills. Thirsty Killers with 0. Taco, Thirst All Cash Out with 1 kill. Indestructible with 2 for Killer. Shadow Enemies with 0. And the King's Row coming in with 0 as well. Whew. Just had to get that out there. We're going to have the next match soon. I think Guy was trying to get me into the room, so if he is, we're going to get into the room immediately, and then we'll have the last and final match. So all these people, oh, right, there we go, got it in. So if you guys don't know, I'll just reiterate to everybody who's new to the stream, thank you first and foremost for being here. But secondly, this is the Naked Riot. The Naked Riot is a scrimmage between 25 different registered teams competing against pretty much everybody, against all 25 and they will be competing for prize pools between $90 to $240. It depends on how many people come into the room to compete. So 90 if it's less than, I think it's less than 60 or 50. Forgot exactly what number it is, and then it kind of creeps up every 10 till if you reach between 90 and 100 it would be $240. So right now we had 60 something, I believe, in the first match. I have written it down so I don't forget. And I think our staff is keeping track. But just for my sake to tell you guys, we had 67 people in the first match and we had 73 in the second. So that's an average of 70 right now. So 70 is, I'm not sure how much actually. I actually probably know that. But that reaches the level for the prize pool. And if we have more than 70, if we reach, let's say 100 next one, we average all 3 of those numbers. And then that will be, wherever that number lies, that will be the bracket in which the prize pool will be in. So if you take a look at our Discord in Naked, we have that all listed, and I think it's also listed in the BlueStack Discord as well. So you can take a look right now. So as I said, right now we're averaging 70 people. So if we have more next round, and increase that average above, let's say 80 or something, then that'll bring up the prize pool number as well. So if we have less than 70, then we bring down the prize pool. So make sure everybody who's competing, make sure to get in, and we'll get things going. It looks like the room is open for everybody. It looks like those numbers are coming out. Those codes are coming out. So make sure to get in as soon as possible when you see them. This 20 is crazy, Lowell says, Mr. Gummy Bear. Thank you for being here, Gummy Bear. And Chris Stapps says, yep, I like it. I like it because you have the I see it. No, it's not Chris Stapsy. I was thinking it's Chris Stapsy, but then I'm thinking, I know Chris Stapps. I don't know Chris Stapps Porzingis. I'm just saying, you probably were emulating Chris Stapps Porzingis, which I am unhappy about because I'm a Knicks fan, but that's okay. I'll take it. I'll take the bad moves from managers in NBA. for 100, please, Alex? Thank you. Sorry. Call me Chris. All right, I'll call you Chris from now on. I'll try to anyway. If I forget, sorry. Who do you have winning it all, Crusader? Good question. I actually did not think about that at all, and it's a little bit late for me to bring up who's winning because I kind of know the track right now. So I'm gonna leave this one blank for now. First one blank. All right. It's the first match. You guys don't get everything out of me. Next time I'll have an all winner that I project to win. Now, if you guys don't know, if you guys are new to this, first, as I said before, thank you for being here. But second, if you guys are new to this, whichever team I pick to win it all, it's a curse. It's a curse because why? The team that I pick only has won once out of all of the Naked Pro Scrims I do. The Tuesday night scrims hosted by RDM, the Vapor Pro scrims on Saturdays, the Thurston Thursdays, the whichever ones I want to list off now. Other scrims I've done in the past, way in the past. I've only got it done right once for squads. So, and that was Vapor actually. Vapor won it all in the Naked Pro scrims one time. Well, I think they probably won it more than one time. But the one time I mentioned a team to win it all, they've won it. And so I have a terrible track record. I've been probably hosting scrims, probably hosted 60 plus scrims. I wouldn't doubt if it's more than that even. And I've only been right once. So it's a curse. Whichever team I pick, it's a curse. They never win. And, they've won once, I should say. And the curse is continuing after that. It's been a while since Vapor won when I picked them. So, yeah, it's a curse. I'm telling you. That's what that was the greatest voiceover I've heard. Says the Op Taco. Thank you. Really appreciate that. I love doing this. I enjoy it. I love giving my all to this, and you guys are pretty much what makes that happen. So when you guys are active in the chat, it really gets me going some more, and because that's the reason why I do it. I want you guys to enjoy yourselves. If you guys don't enjoy it, there's no point of you guys being here. I want you guys to enjoy, have fun, watch, enjoy each other, because that's what chat is really about. It's not just about watching the event, not just hearing what I'm saying. It's about you guys enjoying yourselves with each other in the chat. So I hope you guys can do that. If you have nothing to say, then ask me anything. You can ask me whatever you want, and I'll try to answer as best as possible. If you think you have a team that you believe is going to win it all at this point, let me know. If you have a team you're rooting for, let me know. Oh, and by the way, look at this, Silent Mercs. Is this a new logo? It's very similar to the original. It's just a different color, I believe. I like it. I like the name under it too, with Ninja. Number 1. Give yourself the number 1 slot. I like it. I like it a lot. So all the teams are heading in now. So make sure to head in. If you are registered to compete, head in right now. Can anyone join? Says Indigo Jordan. That's a yes and no. So it's not an open custom room. So you can't just join right now. But if you register to compete, we have these every Friday at 8 p.m. now. This is the first one out of all of them. And so we'll have the second one on next Friday, or this coming, whatever you want to say, this coming Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You have to register beforehand. We'll open up registration after this scrimmage ends. And so, the one thing you have to do, Indigo Jordan, is to go on the Discord. So you have to be on BlueStacks Discord. But if you need an entryway, go to the Naked Esports Discord, and we'll show you how to get there through that. Because unless someone wants to post the BlueStack Discord, which I would love if someone can do that right now, put it in the chat, and then let everyone know that's who's hosting this. So put it in the chat, guys. I appreciate it. Hit that Discord up, guys. BlueStack is sponsoring this. They're doing a great job. If you see on the is this left for you? On that side, you see the BlueStack logo. They're graciously partnering with us so we can host these things for you guys. That's the whole purpose of why we're here at Naked Esports, is to have great scrimmages for you and to have wonderful content obviously. That being said, BlueStack is sponsoring the event. They're providing the prize pools, and we're going to see this bot do really well in the future. So definitely follow them on Discord. If someone can post it on the chat, I'd be very appreciative. And then I'll tell everyone to follow you. So here, there's an incentive. Make sure to post Discord in the chat. Can anyone join? Yeah, so that's what I just answered. Perfect. I don't know why that just opened up. Let me bring this over to what do we got? AFK finna come back tomorrow. AFK finna come back tomorrow. What's up, says Shy's brother. What's up? Thank you for joining in. All right, we got 50 people now in the room. I'm not sure when this one's going to start, but we'll get started soon enough when everyone's good and ready to go. GG Team 1 is OP. Lol, we almost won with just 2 players, says Kakarot. You guys were close, very close. Tempt was almost going to take that. They lost both of their players early. They drove around. We saw that drive, and they got a knocked member out of the car, and then they got another knocked member next to the car. And so they were able to revive each other. They were able to stay on the south side of the circle. Then FX was in front of them. But Team 1 was had so much going for them. They had the numbers, and I'm actually surprised FX wasn't able to overcome that situation. They're usually pretty good at that, and I would say they had the advantage with the height. They were able to look down at Team 1 for the most part. Now Team 1 had cover. They had a little bit of a hill so they can get behind, so FX couldn't completely see them easily. But I am kind of surprised. Team 1 going out all out. Well done. Keep it up. And we'll see if they can get the overall prize pool here. Prize pool goes to one team and one team only. The one with the most points. Point system. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the point system. 10 points per the first place team. So if you just rank first place, you automatically get 10 points. And that drops down by 1 point for every rank. So second place gets 9, third place gets 8, so on and so forth until you reach 10. Where you get, I believe at 10th it would be 0 then. Yeah. And then the rest get 0 rank points as well. Kills each count for 1. So kills, that's why I'm saying kills is so important in this match. It doesn't get much more important than that. So if you're trying to wait it out to the end, it might work out. Like if you wait out to the end and there's a bunch of teams at that end circle and get a ton of kills there, and you get the #1 spot obviously at the same time, you're gonna do really well. But there might be some teams who try to get out there early, go really aggressive early, get a few kills in the process, and even if they don't finish first, they have a lot of kills, they might actually be better off that way. So keep that in mind. I know PUBG, you're always trying to figure out what's more important, kills or rank, but this point system is going to be kills. That's inevitable, because teams can easily get double digits. We saw that happen a few times. Usually happens with the top 3 teams, but we had that with some teams that didn't get top 3, and so that's pretty much, you get obviously double digits, you're getting more than 10 kills, you're pretty much, that's like a rank number 10. Now obviously you need to be, if I was me, if you're listening in and you're playing, if I was you guys, I would try to definitely get that top 10 spot. So keep an eye on how many people join in and how many teams there are. So right now we have 57, right? So this is what I'd be doing. I'm looking at, all right, 57 people. We have how many teams? 1, 2, 3, 4 technically right now, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 teams, right? So you need to do, I would say 50% better. So when it drops down to roughly 25 teams, then I would probably get really aggressive with that. Because then you're in top 10, right? So then you have some rank points, regardless of what. If you just lose at that point, you probably will get rank points. So that's how I would work it, and then go aggressive because you need to get the kills. You want to get the rest of them. So that's how I would do it. Let me know if you guys disagree. If you guys think otherwise. If you guys have a plan. If you guys like sticking with one plan, and regardless of score system, I don't blame you. I mean, if you play well one way, stick with that one way, and you may be winning it regardless. So it's all up to you. It's all how you guys feel. Oh yeah, Team 20, where are y'all at, lol? I thought y'all gonna win it all. See Team 20. Which one's Team 20? But Team 20. So that's Sakari. They have Fatals, Defi, and Double A. That's a new team I haven't seen before. So I don't know if they were saying that they were gonna win it all. I like teams who say they're gonna win it all. Let me know if you think your team is going to win it all. Even at this point, if you think your team pretty much has no chance, I want to know if you think your team has a chance. A little bit, maybe a little bit of a chance. Chris says, what's the password? It says, oh. He said, gotcha. And Guy brings up the Discord. Perfect. Thank you, Guy. So there's the Discord. It's on Omlet. If it's on Twitch, let me copy that. That way I can just post it on Twitch as well. Makes it easy that way. Thank you, Guy. Appreciate it. That way I don't have to go digging. Boom. All right. On Twitch and on Omlet is the Discord. I believe that's for BlueSack. I wouldn't doubt that he posted it for BlueSack. But if it's not for BlueSack, if it's for Naked, it's either going to be Naked or BlueSack. But we want you to join both anyway. So hopefully you guys can do that. Again, BlueStack is doing a great job. So generally, what we did with BlueStack is we want to provide them with the ability to bring the best players in esports to their Discord, because they host a lot of good tournaments and other mobile games. And that's where their concentration is, mobile games. So that's who we want to partner with, people who care about the mobile game arena, and that is definitely BlueStack's strength. We wanted, part of Naked Esports, wanted to bring you guys a prize pool that's pretty significant, and this is what came up with. And we came up with an idea where we provide some really good prizes for the top team each week, between $90 to $240 depending on how many people come in. So right now we have 60 people into the room. Make sure to get that number up. The higher that number is, the more prize pool there will be, generally speaking, based on brackets, but that is how that'll work. All right, so we got 61 now in the room. Not sure when this one's going to begin exactly, but thank you guys for being so patient. I know this one took a little bit longer than we normally do. Going forward, I'm not sure what the issue was, but I'm sure we're going to learn from it and we'll get better. So one thing I definitely want to say to all the teams that are watching, thank you so much for being here. I'll definitely say thank you again after, but that is something we definitely appreciate. We can't do these without you. So we'll hope to see you guys next time as well. And we'll have everything really cleaned up for this time around. We were able to clean up everything after the first match. As you can see, we're going pretty quickly now. But that first match was a killer, and I understand that. So that's why I just want to say thank you for being here and competing. Yep, all right. So we're good to go. Let's do it. Let me get that music off too. I like not hearing music. You guys know me if you watch me. I'm a big fan of not hearing music in the background when I play. Shy's brother, thank you for the follow. Megatron17, thank you for the follow. Chris Apps, thank you for the follow as well. Snapple Cinnamon, thank you for the follow. DN1, Sass My Ass, thank you for the follow. And I think I already said this, but Chinito PUBG Mobile, thank you as well. Yeah, I think I said everyone else. A follow, appreciate it. Or shout out. So this one is Vikendi. I love Vikendi. I can't stress this enough. I don't know why people don't play Vikendi more often. Is that alt chat? I have alt chat off, I believe. If I don't, then I need to change that. But I heard somebody, I thought, in alt chat. This is the first time I'm hearing it for these scrims. Let's see if we hear it in the plane. I don't hear it right now. Interesting. All right, so we're going to get this one going. All right, everything looks good on my end. And let me get that chat up for you. There we go. And here we go. We got Vikendi, my favorite map. If you guys don't know, it's the newest map as well. Very small, similar to Sandhawk, but a little bit bigger, I think. I believe it's a little bit bigger than Sandhawk. But the great thing about Vikendi is all the extra little detail that they bring. Like if you run on the snow, the footprints are there, driving around, the tracks are there. the houses, pretty much all of them are different, so it's not cookie cutter. There's a lot of different areas, so there's like open space, there's a lot of treed areas, there's you know, as I said before, the buildings are a lot different, so you can go to all these different towns and you can't really just work one strategy. There's a ton of different strategies you need to think about going to each town and figuring out what to do. So that's what I love about this place. Definitely need to be doing your homework to do well in these scrims, at least if you want to do better than some of these teams who are just really good at reacting. And it looks like we have a few players landing Villa. Villa's usually a hot drop. I'm very surprised by that. I don't usually like dropping to Villa, and because there's just not a lot of stuff. I even find that the loot isn't that all crazy, but again, a lot of people like to drop here. As you see, a lot of teams are here. There's shadow enemies right there. Looks like one member got hit. It looks like TG took a really big hit. And it looks like you're trying to get some shots on him as well. This is Dark Rising. Dark Rising's making a push with Loyal, trying to shoot in the window. Will he get it? Shoots across and does not hit. So close, though, to that hit, as he only needed one more. Shoots across the way, does get Kid. Keep following Loyal, see what he does. TG trying to run around. Does not get it, but he will have a teammate to help out for now. Now Feng Ji's in trouble. Going for the thirst as well, but won't get it. And maybe he was shooting down. Yeah, he was shooting down actually at another player. And Dark Rising getting a, I believe, a squad wipe. Nope, not quite. Mini is still alive. Or Mint, I believe. Sorry, Mint is still alive. I don't know where Mint is, though. Mint might have dropped somewhere else completely. Kid is over here just in trouble. I don't think Kid's gonna get picked up anytime soon. Oh, look at that. Mint is right there, actually. Somebody driving close by, and they're just kind of scurried away. Shots fired. Oh, shadow enemy Mint got taken out, and that is it. So Dark Rising getting a squad wipe. There you go. They'll have 4 kills, I believe. Let's take a look. Yep, 4 kills. That's all of them. Well done, guys. Keep it up. See a switch. Anyone else close? Yes, we do. At Dobro. Dobro is where I like to drop. I think that's the hot drop because it has so many different buildings. The other cool thing about Dobro, and I am really a big fan, so I'm like a fanboy of Vikendi, is the roofs. Like the ability to go hopping on roof to roof just gives it an extra level of engagement here. So I can't stress this enough. I love Vikendi. I'm a little overly in love with Vikendi, I guess, but still, I do love it. And I can't really do it for FPP because they don't allow that in custom rooms for FPP. I thought that when the beta was over, it would change that, but it never did. So I guess this is the only way we're going to enjoy it. TPP Vikendi. Now you have SMG Knight. It looks like they're waiting. They're not making any sound. Oh, boy! Bank shot with the EG doing the work right there. Way to go with that grenade. Doesn't get much better than that. And SM is in a bit of a trouble now. Silent Mercs, can they hang on now? It looks like teammates are going around the back end as well. It looks like they were able to get revival on Knight. That's huge right there. And EG has lost one member to a knock. EG Ninja comes around and gets Kaysen. I don't know if he heard the other guy in the room. It looks like he might be going for a thirst, and he is. Trying to prevent him from thirsting as Kaysen's trying to get out of the way. Trying to get shot on the left. Ninja. Knight gets knocked down. Ninja's still alive, but no, won't be much longer as EG gets the win there. They have knocked members, but they'll get all picked up, and that will work beautifully as EG will get a squad wipe without losing anybody. They also get Dobro, which, again, big fan of the area. Take a look at Team 8 and Team 3. We got ARG. Looks like Villa still has some people around. I know Dark Rising was there, and you can see that there they are in front of you. And ARG Chico is by himself here. So I don't know if he's going to be spotted on top of this hill. As you see, it looks like Dark is trying to leave by vehicle. I don't know if... I doubt he's going to try... Oh, he's going for it. Ooh. If you shoot him out of the car, that'd be huge. I would love to see that. Come on now, Chico. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Shoot. Yes. No, he didn't get a knock. Oh, boy. So Dark Loyal's there, and now he's going to run. There's no way he's sticking around. I don't know why I can't look down. Oh, there we go. He's out. He is out. And they're waiting, right? They have to be a little cautious behind the wall. They don't know how many people. So that's why they're sticking around there. They're not going to push. And that'll give time for Chico to kind of leave. He has other teammates, but they're not around at all. So he's just going to be going backwards. Take a look at Team 16. Team 24 is getting a little close to them as well. We got RG Snowy, Jackboy, Claps, and Vane. Still trying to work it out together. Looks like they are going to leave. Maybe their teammates have another vehicle as well. I don't play Vikendi much because no FPP Vikendi in scrims. I know! Spray Suit Ninja, I agree. There's no... They need to put Vikendi in FPP. I love FPP Vikendi. And maybe if they put it in an open custom room, then more people will play an FPP in Classic, because then you would start learning more about the innuendos or the ins and outs of Vikendi. But there's really, at this point, there's no point of learning Vikendi if the scrimmages can't allow FPP Vikendi, which I agree with you 100%. They should allow it. Take a look at Team 20 as a car is driving by them. I don't know if they're going to take some shots. Sakari, it looks like they're going to let that go. I don't know who's inside. I'm trying to look at it, but there's a little bit of a mixed name there, and I'm trying to read it. I think it might be Dark. Oh, they're getting shot now. What happened there? LG alone. Yeah, that's the Dark Rising team. As they were taken out by a few players on Team 14. They're pushing up on them as well. And down he goes. You got the rest of the Dark members on the bottom. Dark Rising in the compound, looting it up. And it looks like Lust took a few hits. I don't know if he can't really afford to take one more hit. And they're going to be up on that hill. He's got to be careful when he looks and peeks. You might see him. Yes, he does. M16 almost gets shot back, but good to dodge that, because once you get a hit, you're probably going to be taken out. Does get a thirst on them as well. And now you have two members here. Looks like Nightmare with a bathing suit and Vikendi. A little cold for the situation at hand. You need to put a coat on, man. It's a bit chilly. You're even in a skirt. Look, at least you have shoes. This guy doesn't even have shoes. Oh, maybe they're flip-flops. Yeah, they're flip-flops. Well, flip-flops, I guess, are better than barefoot, I guess. Shots fired down at Dark as they lost a player, but that's probably they're gonna hang on for the most part. What is this going on? Underdogs. Are you guys fighting against another team in here? Or did you guys just take out a team in here? There's another person around. Why am I missing it? Am I mistaken? Oh, he's right here. V8 Potato, no. So Potato was knocked. I don't know where your teammates are, man. I think you're just alone here, aren't you? Hopefully they'll give you a nice sermon, maybe a nice way to leave, maybe a quick bullet to the head to really help you out, to get you out of your misery. Oh, they're even punching you. That's just a shame. Alright, so I'm looking for action, seeing where I can find it. Team 21 and Team 1. They might drive next to each other, both in cars. This is DN1 right now. It looks like two of their members are in this vehicle. One driving, one obviously in the passenger seat. Looks like they're shooting backwards at Team 1. See if Team 1 passes by as well. There's Tomato. Tomato is driving away because he doesn't have a teammate to shoot back, so he's not going to really, go for the engagement, chase him. If he doesn't have a teammate who can shoot back, it doesn't really make sense that way. Let's see. Take a look at Team 4. They're driving, and they're going to have to try to find a place to go. It looks like it's just Taco Shell. Taco Shell by himself. Thirst all cash out. Yikes. Good luck, but I don't know what your chances are with this one. You're driving around trying to find a place to call home. Looks like you're passing by Abby. You get in a vehicle, a real vehicle. See, here's Team 16. A little bit of a mixed team with Snowy, Jack, Boy, Claps, and Vane. I thought another team was getting closer, but they're a bit far away, I guess, as well. We're going to keep trying to look for where the next thing will happen. Team 8 is driving possibly to Team 14. 14 might shoot back ARG, so that's all rejection. Looks like they are going around Team 14. I don't think 14 is going to be able to get a shot on Chico, and he is off. And interesting place to stop as he's getting shot at now. So Chico, I'm surprised he made those shots. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to shoot the tires off that car. It looks like they're going to not do that. And looks like he's going to take some shots and does get a few hits, but not enough to take him out. Very close to it, though. Is right there on top. Looks like he's going to go in, and he's going to call that home. So that's not bad. That's not a bad place to be. Where do I want to look? I don't know. Take a look at Team 1. Interesting enough, on the bottom right of the map, there's two teams. We got Snipe, Spark, and Tomato on Team 1. And we got Team 21. Take a look at who that is. DN1. So I'm wondering if they know that each other are there. Looks like they're going to take the vehicle, maybe leave this spot. The zone will be pushing them out. So I wouldn't be surprised at all. I don't play vacation. Okay, you already said that. Thank you for saying that. Appreciate it. Take a look, change, because we see two teams that are literally right next to each other. Looks like Taco Shell is getting knocked, and that will be it. He was in a vehicle trying to get away, and I know you guys had a hard time seeing that, but that's what happened. And that will be it. So underdogs get 4 kills so far, and they just got tacked on another one there against Taco Shell, part of Thirst All Cash Out team. Take a look at Team 25. 2 members in vehicles, each with their own. Looks like they're possibly passing through Team 9. Looks like he gets out. Shots fired. Attempt. Gets hit hard, but there's a lot. Oh my god. How are you still alive behind this bike? You kidding me right now? It's like, oh, I was about to say. And he's going to get thirsted as well. That smoke's going to pop up, and he's going to be like, why didn't it come? Oh, I thought you threw the smoke. I guess not. There's a teammate. A little late to it. He was trying to drive around, could not drive around fast enough. It looks like he's getting shot toward. It looks like he's dodging them all like the Matrix. He is the chosen one. Right one, but not the other. So they trade, and it looks like a Thirst as well. He's going to try to go prone too, and just avoid some shots there, throwing some smoke. And it looks like that team there is not his team either. He's got to be careful about that one, throwing some more smokes just to give him cover so he can get Ulai up, or Ulai. So close. He needs to heal first. Grenade going off, and that will take care of the rest. Good grenade throw. You knew he was in there. All you had to do is make sure the grenade got in, and that took care of the rest. He didn't really have much of a chance as Team 16 was able to win. They did lose a player, but they'll take that. They'll take those odds. Get a squad wipe over it, yeah. Buddy, 23, thank you for joining in. Looks like ARG's hopping closer to another team, to his team, and obviously Team 14 as well is behind the rocks. I'm wondering if they know that. It looks like they do because there's a lot of damage being placed on that side. Trying to throw a grenade. The grenade does not make contact, but so close on top of the rock. Just needs to get a little farther. The Molly, though, Molly take care of the business right there. Well done. They threw another grenade just for extra sake, just in case, but though that will be it. Well done, guys, for ARG. All rejection gaming right there. With all 4 of their players still alive, Apollo's knocked, but again, Apollo just got picked up and is good to go. So we have 8 teams remaining. Let's see what we have. We have a drop here. Take a look at the drop. It's on the roof. What's inside? A Groza and some level 3 stuff. So not the best loot, but if you need armor, that's where you can get it. Looks like FX might be camping it. It's on the roof here. I don't know if they can jump it. I think that, oh, I did not mean to hop over here, but apparently that's what we're doing. Looks like ARG's gonna hop in a car. Looks like they have 3 vehicles. Now, what do you guys think? If I wouldn't pick 3. I think 2 is great, so you can have at least someone to shoot from the passenger seat. But I definitely understand the need to have multiple vehicles. But to have everyone have one vehicle is a bit much, to my opinion. And no one can shoot out of those cars. Unless you kind of switch positions. You can hop into the passenger seat while you're driving, ghost ride the whip, and then shoot out of the passenger seat. It's a possibility. Very unlikely one. But it's a possibility. So Snowy, Jackboy, Vane, and Claps. It looks like Claps was the one that was taken out from that engagement. We saw him get taken out trying to do a drop shot. Got a knock, but not a finishing touch on another player. And then obviously the rest of the team here was able to bombard them with grenades to finish them off inside the shed. That's what happened just a moment ago. Let's take a look at this team. EG, they're still alive. They came in 7th the second round, 1st in the first round. And they're going to want something a little bit higher than 7th this time. They have 4 kills, so they got a good amount of kills so far. There's 8 teams left. We'll see if Handy X, Ninja, Mesa, I believe, and then Kitschk is going to do here. They're all in the car. They're all just waiting. They're just going to be like chilling here. They have nobody around them, Movatra, so they can just kind of hold on tight, not care about what's going on in the other places of Ikindi. Team 1, on the other hand, has someone to worry about right in front of them. AK is going to be in their view, and they're taking shots. They already lost 1 player right from the get-go, and I know everything's rendering in, but there you go. Trying to utilize that hill. Tomatoes driving by as well. Spark not so lucky, as they are still taking some shots. And it looks like they're still shooting at Tomato. Tomato making over the hill, does get out of it. And so Team 1 is going to rock it with 2 more people now. They did lose Spark, as we saw, get thirsted as well. And well done to AK, as they are continuing to do really good work throughout the whole scrim. So what do we have here? We got Tempt. We got Freeze and Crazy. It looks like Mini and Joker were taken out. Team 9 has been doing really well as well in every scrim match, I believe. We'll also switch it up right here. Unless, actually, I think in the first they weren't there, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. All right. What do we have now for the circle? Take a look at Team 2. No. I don't know who to look at. Good separation from all the teams. They're all ready for the end game right now. You can say Team 4 is still driving around. They're all in 1 vehicle. I don't know what's going on with the camera that worked there, but it looks like every time they turn, it like flinches. And I know that's kind of bothersome to me, so we're going to switch it up too. Looks like they're going to stop here, actually. Take a look at Team 20. We got the Silent Mercs. Oh, that's not Silent Mercs. This is Sakari. Sakari Esports with Defi, Fatals, and AA. Mr. AA. Apparently hasn't reached the majors, but he's getting there. Give him some time. Looks like they made it to Dino Park. Cue the dinosaur music. I don't have the copyright, so never mind. Well, we won't cue the music. So we have, how many teams left? Eight teams left. We got Team 20 that we were just looking at, Sakari. We got Team 11. We haven't seen much of them so far. They have 0 kills. FX, full FX. For Thunder, as Suzuki, all 4 of them still good to go. We have Team 16. That's with Snowy, Jackboy, Vane, and Claps was taken out So they are there now at the new part of the circle. A few teams have the edges. Take a look at Team 9. Tempt, who need to get in. They have Freeze and Crazy. They're going to probably take the vehicle and find a place to call home. We'll see what that is going to be. We have Team 1 with Tomato Snipe and G25 Spark, who have done a tremendous job in these scrims so far. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, because I have a pretty terrible memory, they won the second match. So, with a ton of kills. So they may be in the leaderboard right now. I'm not sure though. Not sure if I'm completely wrong or not. Team 24 is in trouble as they're facing up against Team 2. Take a look at that. EG doing some work as I think they just got a knock on a moving vehicle. Let's take a look at AK. He's down the line here. Looks like Tempt is trying to drive around as they needed to get into the new zone. It looks like they're taking some shots as well. Freeze got out of the car. I'm kind of surprised by that. Marlon's kind of open to shots. He's going to try to get back over to this side so he can kind of utilize this spot to hide every time he shoots. Now it looks like Slide took a few hits there. Got to be careful. Take a look at what they see. As you see, Tempt is on their backside. They got to be careful about that. They saw them drive to that side. They hear all the other gunshots, so they're worried about all fronts. But really, they do have to worry about that backside. They have it completely open to them. As you can see, the rocks. Okay, good. They did move a little bit so they can kind of keep that defensive end. Looks like Crazy took a few hits. Got a shed though to call home for the time being to get back up to 75% with the first aid kit. They're going to shoot that car and blow it up, it seems. They don't want being able to use it. And it certainly isn't going to be usable no matter what at this point. EG doing a really good job keeping them from coming any closer. Ooh, shot on the head. Crazy's got to be a little bit careful with those peeks. You can't really shoot out of there, so there's no real reason to peek out of that. Like, I don't think he really can shoot up and get catch if he really wanted to. So I'm a bit surprised that he's trying it. Maybe he can. I could be wrong. Shots fired all around EG as well. They are a little bit looking everywhere. They know one team's there. Team 24 is also getting close by to this. Shots fired and Sly gets knocked. And so does Marlon, and they're the only two people in the car. Looks like they still have a teammate somewhere alive, but nowhere close to them. And Tempt is probably going to get the thirst so they can get the kills here. They blow up the car. Marlon actually took a few hits there and will be taken out completely because of the explosion. Sly is just going to slowly but surely make his way away. Maybe he doesn't want to give the loot to Team 9. Not sure, but it doesn't seem like he's going to get picked up. ARG Speed, with all four of their members, still good, but they don't have the zone, so they're going to have to figure out how to get in. Fortnite Kids, thank you. Hello to you as well. Thank you for joining in. And says, what map is this? This is Vikindi. It's my favorite map. My favorite map. Let's see, RG Snowy. Oh, I thought we were looking at RG Snowy. Looks like not. Looks like another team driving by. EG is driving out there. Two members from EG just took the shed. They don't have the new circle though, so they're not quite ready to call that place and keep it. They're gonna have to move again as well. Looks like Jackboy is trying to shoot across the way as well. Vane is here as well. EG is next to them, so that's Mesa. Looks like they're throwing the smokes on the car so they can get into the car and start driving off. I think that's their plan of action here. Mesa's really kind of keeping them honest. Let's see if they can drive off with this now. They're driving around, actually. Mesa's going to take some shots, I think. Guess not. They're going to leave that go. Let that go. Ninja's all the way up here, next to Team 1. Tomatoes up here. Looks like someone's trying to cut around the rock here. Shots fired, and EG loses that battle. Now Ninja's coming around. There's snipes right there. They're getting pinched. Ninja's taken out as well. Good teamwork on Team 1 to pinch Ninja as he's trying to get into the blue zone as well. You needed to rush it. Didn't have time to see what would happen. And now they have the edge of the zone. It looks like they're using the car for cover. And that'll be good. They're going to also try to get the loot, but the blue zone's going to hurt, so they got to make sure not to do too much. Mesa at the rock. They see Mesa. They know where that Mesa is. SSG Dave might be able to see Mesa if he's able to. He got turned to the right direction. I think he's looking everywhere, but he's a little quick. If he just looks to his right, looks at Mesa, he would be able to get EG easily. Or at least see him easily. That would not be a difficult thing. He's able to use a little crevice of the rock, so that actually might... Yep, shots fired. There you go. Not enough crevice, though, as Dave was able to find him. It's open the door. Hey, let me get a shot and close it. Don't want anyone else to see me. Snipe. I don't know if you saw... No, you just drop down here so you can kind of hide out for the moment. Looks like you're throwing some smokes to give yourself breathing room to run. Was that Dave's? Someone's throwing smokes over here, and it might be... I guess it is Tomato doing that. Dave is perfect. Look at Dave's position. Shoots across the way, but no. Just when I was giving you props for your position, was completely taken out. So now Tomato rocking it with Snipe. Snipe did take a lot of damage, but it was 2v1. Tomato was able to help out with the gunshots. And so I think they're going to try to take the shed themselves. That wouldn't be bad for two people. Especially with this open area right now. Not a lot of cover anywhere to be seen, unless you have trees and rocks, but that can only take you so far. An actual household will be best, and so they're going to take the edge here. Let's take a look at ARG. They're going to use the cars for cover, as you can see here. I don't know if they have the rock. Is the rock enough? Is it in? I guess they're in. They must be if they're going to utilize this rock for cover. If not, they can move it to this one, but they're more inward then. FX, looks like some of them are throwing smokes in the back end. Some people on top of it on the left side. And you can see a Suzuki getting real close. Gotta be careful though of ARG on the right as well, as they are shooting across the way. Getting a lot of knocks over there by the rock. Snowy's got to get in from the blue zone. He's going to try to peek around, and that will be it for that team. So well done for FX for the finishing touch. It seems like that was from Jag getting Snowy, the last remaining member. And so we have 3 teams left. FX has, I think, is 3 people left, and maybe every team has 3 people left, unless they have someone has 4. Let's see, ARG. Oh yeah, they have 4 people left. So we have a 2v3 v4. Looks like Snipe and Tomato the most at disadvantage. They may have the edge of the circle, so they may be able to stick around where they are and let the other team battle it out. But really, what Team 8 is paying attention to is Snipe and Team 1 and Tomato as well. As you can see, trying to jump throw that grenade. Will it make contact? Ooh, so close. And there's a hit with a grenade, but only brought it down to 50%. Tomato gets knocked. And look at all these knocked members here for Team 8. They're going to have to come in. Looks like they're going to take a vehicle and just kind of smash it over here and get... Oh, really popped Apollo, actually. But the gunshots are really making it hard to get Apollo, and Apollo gets taken out completely. So no one's going to be able to pick him up. Molly perfectly thrown and does get Trevor to a knock. Huge hit as Speed gets knocked as well, and now Chico is left up, but Trevor knocked. Huge move with that Molly from FX. Oh, he's completely open, as the only remaining teams are FX and ARG. 2v2, 2v3. Trevor getting knocked from a grenade. Chico's fully kitted, but that is it. Chico's going to have to figure out what to do. Jag is actually knocked. I didn't realize Jag was knocked on the left from the blue zone. Maybe AFK. I think he must have been AFK. I don't know what happened to him. But Chico now has to deal with 2 different teams. Chico's smoking it up. Shoots to it, and that's all that she wrote. As nice job from Masuzuki getting the finishing touch. They have 6, 7, 8 total kills, 2 from Jack, Swallow Boy with 3, and Masuzuki with 3. Well done to Full FX. ARG, nice job getting second place, 2 kills from Chico, and 3 kills for Tomato, Spark, and Snipes team with 10. Snipe with a huge amount with 6, and Tomato with 4. That is really good, getting double digits, getting third place though. Obviously, so good for the rank points. We got Snowy, Vane, Claps, and Jackboy. Nice job for Vane for 4 kills, team total of 5. We got AK, nice job Dave with 3, the whole team with 3 as well. Sakari with 1 kill from AA, Mr. AA. EG, a good amount of kills from everybody, but that would be 7th place with 3, 4, 5, 6 total kills. Nice job Ninja. Tempt, nice job Freeze with 4, team total of 7, I believe. Yep, 7 total. DN1 was 0. Sin, I believe, with Caden and Nightmare and your Senpai. 4 for Caden alone. Nice job. Underdogs with a few kills from everybody. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total kills. We got Potato, Angelic Smite, Shadow Dud, and Shy Murda with 0 kills. Shell trying to do it on his own, getting 13th place with 0 kills. Dark Rising, well done, getting a few kills, 5 total. We got Silent Mercs with 0, Thirsty Killers with 0, and Shadow Enemies with 0 as well. So that is it for the Naked Riot. We'll have results up, and we'll also be showing you guys what the prize pool bracket will be. I wasn't able to see what the second one was. I mean, not the second, the third one was. So I don't want to make it official about what the prize pool will be, but we do have them in brackets. It's all written out, and so we'll have what that average is, and then the top team, whoever won it all, will get that prize pool. So we'll be in touch with the manager of that team, the person who created the team, and then they'll get it. So thank you guys for joining in. We'll have these every Friday, so make sure to join. I can't stress this enough. You got to join the Naked Esports server and the BlueStacks server. We have all the information there to explain how to register. If you want to compete to win between $90 to $240, that's how you do it. So make sure to join in on one of those two. Definitely join the BlueStacks server, and I hope you join the Naked Esports server so we can help explain to you how to register for this event. If you want to join the Naked Esports server, head over to my profile on Twitch or on Omlet. You'll see a Discord server. Hit that Discord server, and you'll be good to go. I think a BlueStacks server is also up on the chat. I'm gonna actually post it again right now. If it isn't, let me know. But I believe I got the right one here. There we go. So I just posted it again. I know I'm on a 5-minute delay, so whatever I say. So you probably see the Discord server already in the chat. So hit that Discord link, and it'll bring you over to the BlueStacks server. And if you have any questions, just let us know. You can DM me directly, Naked H Crusader, just like my team, my name here in game. It's the same thing. So yeah, definitely do that, and hopefully you guys can register for the event. It's open to everybody to compete. You just have to have a squad of 4. So if you have 3 friends, you're good to go. And then yeah, if you have any questions, let us know. Thank you for all the teams that competed. I know we had a hiccup in the beginning, and so that's definitely something we will work on to make sure it doesn't happen again. But it is our first one, so definitely appreciate you guys understanding. And then thank you to everybody who's watched. You guys make this happen. Make it a lot more fun when you guys chat in the chat, obviously. It's the reason why we do this, is to have everyone enjoy what we're doing here. So thank you so much. And big thank you to BlueStacks. BlueStacks has partnered with us, Naked Esports, and they are providing the prize pool. So they are going to be a great partner for us. We hope to have a really good relationship with them going on. And as long as we can do these, we'd love to do them and with them. So big thank you to BlueStack. Again, I hope you guys follow that Discord link so you guys can compete. And they also have some other things in their Discord about different games, especially mobile games. They're a big fan of those, so hopefully you can go in there to see what they're all about. I am Groot. Thank you for the follow. Banana Taco 1236, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it. Okay, I think that kind of covers it. Again, results will be on our Discord and the BlueStack Discord as well. So we'll be able to give you guys all that info about who won and what the prize pool will be, because it is on a bracket format. But somewhere between $90 and $240 will be the winner. Will be what the winner will get. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, every Friday, 8 p.m. Enjoy yourselves. And that will be it. All right, take care, guys. Have a great rest of your night. And I hope to see you again. Take care.
World is just announced. Final time is now. The final time to bow. But I will not get down. For you can't force me now. Awakening is clear. I could show you how. I could show you how to fight them. I could show you how to defeat them now. Give me reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out, you can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones, go break all of my bones, you won't ache my soul, you can't get to me.